I'm at. Hello, Johnny. Yeah, I'm at because I didn't go live. I was supposed to go live an hour ago. Oh, hey. I was tired. I was tired. Like, I'm sleepy. Hey. Hi, John. Stupid. Anyways, I hope everybody had a good day today. Um, oh wow. I figured you was asleep. I was asleep. I was tired. I was tired. So yeah. I was very tired. I did bake stuff today. And I had to get up really early and it was very, very annoying. Um okay. So y'all can help me with Smackdown because I did not get to see it. I only heard about what happened, so y'all gonna have to help me with SmackDown tonight. So, Naomi challenged Sonya to a match, huh? And Sonya had her escorted off by security. She did. I kind of figured it was gonna go there. I just wish they would have, you know, they would have made it more palatable. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So Bianca got some get back finally. Bianca read Becky and beat her ass. Wow. Oh, you could have waited postponed till tomorrow. Oh, it's okay. I'm awake now, so it's fine. It's fine. Yep. Oh, so she did do that. Okay. I still say Naomi should have kicked the shit out of Sonya. All I know is with how Sonya talked to Naomi, Naomi deserved to cuss Sonya the fuck out. Okay, well, what did she say? Like, what? What did sis say? Sonya always trying to she always trying it. You know what I'm saying? You be trying to give her a little bit of leeway, but she gets some power and just go ape shit. And she's focusing specifically on Naomi, which I'm not too keen as to why. Um, but she is. Um, okay. So they had Nikki Ash. Good. I'm about to roll and feel the essence of the earth. Oh my gosh. She told her to go back to doing TikTok. Oh, word, that's where we at. To go back to doing TikTok. Really, bitch. Shinsuke beat Apollo and retained the title. And Rick Boogs lifted Commander Aziz. Oh, wow. Sonya said, everybody knows I smacked the glow right off your face, but I won't. But what you trying to do, though? And then you have me escorted out the ring? That sounds like some bitch nigga shit to me, but whatever. I'll probably do my review of that tomorrow when I do commentary. But I won't. Don't forget she was Mandy's sidekick. They booed Sonya Deville out the building. I'm not surprised. Naomi escorted out by security. I that would make me mad because I need to see something. It's just too much. But anyway, Nikki Ash defeated Natalia by a pinfall. Why was Nikki wrestling Natalia? Naomi said, "Oh, psych, hell no." Y'all gotta be kidding me. Montez called the roster twins some bloodline bitches. It's true. Roman got mad and tells Paul Heyman to get him a match with Montez. Over that, I mean, I've said worse. I called them the Red Rooster Twins. Damn. He's a little sensitive, ain't he? Just a little bit sensitive. Sonya cut Naomi's mic and was like, "We give you chance after chance after chance, and every time you drop the ball. So if you're mad at someone, be mad at yourself." Oh, she drops the ball. Okay, so how come nobody's talking about how you lost to Mandy? At that time, Mandy was not good. You were the better of the two, but you lost to Mandela. One of these things is not like the other. I'm just saying. What chance did you give her? And who the fuck is we? Who is we? I would cut Sonya's ass the fuck out. But Naomi's mic skills are a bit better, are good, better. Bitch, I wanted to cuss my damn self. Breath control A1 because they're tag champs now. I mean, okay, and like after Nikki versus Natty, Shotzi and Knox came out, hey Morvich, he beat Montez and then they jumped him until the demon came out and beat all their ass. Damn, you going ahead of me. All right, so Kevin Owens got attacked by Riddick Moss. Really? Riddick Moss came out. Kevin Owens ain't had no get back in the last month. Kevin Owens been getting attacked by Corbin and Logan Paul. What is going on here? Right? I don't like that either. I'm like, what is this? What are you doing? And why is he taking the brunt of all these ass whoopings? Why isn't Corbin doing it? He ain't got shit going. He ain't nobody. He'll lie himself with Riddick Moss. So now Corbin got a sidekick. He ain't even stay like down bad enough for me. Like that was only a couple. Right. Zelina beat Liv. Due to Liv grabbing Carmella hair and Zelina kicking Liv and hitting the sunset flip. Okay, I kind of figured she was gonna get that W. Way better. I don't know why my phone tripping. Oh, okay, it's way better. At this point, it's given when we finna fight, beat up Sonya because she got a lot of lip but ain't doing nothing. Corbin been getting beat for months. Corbin ain't been getting beat up for months. No, no, he wasn't even down bad that long. Like Kevin Owens didn't do nothing. Kevin should not be taking the brunt of these ass whoopings. This shit should be going to somebody like Rick Boogs or somebody. The fuck? Like I don't like that shit. I don't care. I don't like it. It's annoying. The crowd was so behind Naomi, and Sonya called security to escort Naomi out the arena. Corbin always got a sidekick. Who? Who be Corbin's sidekick? When's the last time you seen Corbin with a sidekick? That actually was a legitimate sidekick and not somebody they put with Corbin for like a couple matches. Who? Mm-mm. I don't like it. It sounds gross. I don't like it. I didn't see any of SmackDown but the main event. That after school nap don't be playing. Well, I don't go to school, but I was asleep. Sure was. Okay. Vega got a finisher called the Code Red. And she beat Liv Morgan. Let me take this off. She beat Liv Morgan. When did Corbin have Bobby and Drew as legitimate sidekicks for him? Like legitimate sidekicks. What was that? Pandemic? They stayed for 5 minutes. Don, like what? That shit don't count. I'm sorry. It don't fucking count. It don't count. That don't count. I don't care what you say. I don't care. It don't count. Dominic told Ray to give him some space and let him do his own thing in the ring. Ray left and was like a sad puppy and left him. Sammy came and gave some advice to Dom. I'm sure it had something to do with him. So he had to forgot to us for 5 minutes. That don't count. Like I don't care what nobody say. That shit don't count, bro. They were sidekicks. They weren't a faction. They didn't even have a damn name. No, that was when Corbin was a manager and he was facing Roman, I think. What? When was Corbin ever a manager? Well, I feel like I'm not in on the game. But Corbin wasn't no manager. No, they was yes the fucking no the fucking don't. It don't count. No. All right. If you say so. When he was Constable Corbin, that was when he was with Bobby and Drew when he was Constable Corbin. That I'll give you. It's Constable Corbin. Remember he had cut his hair when he was like the manager on Raw. He wasn't a manager, he was just a constable. They they gave him like I guess if that's what you qualify as a manager, okay, so be it. Scream for what? She ain't have a match. I was happy, but I ain't screaming. I mean, some people scream, whatever. Seth Rollins threatened to find Edge in his home if Edge refused to return to SmackDown and acknowledged that. That nigga said, I'll come to your house if you'll come here and acknowledge that I'm better than you. What? What? Oh my God. It seems like they're gonna be wrestling at Crown Jewel instead of at Extreme Rules because they had to have they supposed to have He's supposed to make an appearance on Smackdown next Friday, which is after Extreme Rules. So weren't they the dogs of destruction or something? I don't know. Dude went from Lone Wolf, Constable, King, on my nerves, sad, happy, and on my nerves. That is a lot. I'm back. Had to make the apple pie filling for the E&J cupcakes. Oh yeah, Seth said he was gonna beat his ass in front of his wife and kids. Ooh, that's one thing you don't mess with is Seth's kids. He'll kill you over them girls. Babyface and Baby Height, aka Chad and Otis, walked up on the twins, and the segment ended. Oh, okay. So Jimbo and his mini me came out there and decided they was going. Okay, Seth, play if you want. Beth will glam slam your ass in the yard. Hey, Nicole. Child, that took me out. I couldn't believe he did that shit. The nigga said, I'm coming up in your shit if you don't tell everybody that I'm better than you. What kind of shit is that? My bad, y'all. Becky also cut a backstage promo talking about, you think I'm afraid of someone I can be in 26 seconds. Okay, Crossfire, at this point, that's getting real old. You ain't wrestled since you've been champion, honey, which is why you have to wrestle at Extreme Rules, which is why I'm assuming you're going to lose this title at Extreme Rules because you have not shown your domination against anybody else. Everything that you have done has been promo for promo, and Bianca has been eating your ass alive on the microphone every time y'all go out there. And I know that this is meant to make Bianca look great. I'm aware of that. But Becky was the man for a reason, and there was a reason why she was supposed to be able to, she was supposed to be able to give you all the Genesis part because because Becky had the gift of gab. She was always with the shits, but sis been a little lacking lately. Okay, it's been a little lacking lately. Okay. Becky mad girl bye. Bianca's jacket was bomb. Oh, it was fire. Bianca always has some cute stuff, and she be making it. She don't come out with no clothing line. That was a beautiful catch. I'm not even gonna lie. Anyway, and Bianca had said, "I'm the beginning of the night." She was like, "Okay, wait a minute." She was like, "That's all you can say, Becky. You are mad that I'm doing everything that you did. That I'm doing everything. What? I'm doing everything that did, and you're mad." Okay. Okay, man. Out of Alicia, Beth, Bree, or any of the other women's wrestler who retired or left early, do you wish you had gotten to see? Who do you wish you got to see more of? This is a weird question. I don't wish to see Bree at all. Why would you ask me that? I don't want to watch fucking Bree wrestle. No, thank you. Alicia Fox is cool, but she wasn't my cup of tea either. I liked Beth, but I saw Beth wrestle in her prime. I saw her be champion. The only thing I wish is that Beth was able to be a part of this era and be champion and work with these women. That's the only thing I wish. Other than that, the rest of them, all three of those women I saw, and I don't think I missed anything except for Beth Phoenix. And no shade to Alicia because she's a great wrestler, but again, she was the first Divas champion, first Black Divas champion, the only Black Divas champion, and she was good. She wasn't my cup of tea, and the type of character she played, I did not care for. And Brie Bella, child, move around. They shouldn't have had Bianca lose the title in the first place, and we won't be in this mess. I understand, I guess why, but To the point, I agree. Hey, they messed up my door jazz again. Uh, I honestly can see a lot of Bianca's outfits in a museum or something in the future, especially with her WrestleMania attire. And from my understanding, if WWE opens up a museum, that would be cool. But I just want Bianca to sell her clothes. That's all. Especially when I lose weight and I'm able to buy it. Like, sell your clothes so I can have some. Thank you so much. I wish we could have seen a more serious Alicia. Oh, okay. More of Foxy than Emma. She did everything she did within a quarter of time that Becky was there. Oh, okay. Okay. Got it. I wish they would have I wish they would have stayed. No, thank you. Becky thankfully understands the assignment. Yeah, I get what Becky's doing. That part I ain't mad about. I'm going kayfabe though. I was talking about her in kayfabe. Outside of kayfabe, she's doing just fine. But in kayfabe, I'm just like, girl, what are you talking about, honey? Who have you wrestled? What have you done within the last couple of months since you've had your baby and come back? Huh? You've done nothing. You've done nothing. You've just been getting on people's nerves. But you've been slaying though. Your makeup has been cute. I don't know about the week before with that big ass jacket, but last time I saw you, which was last week, you was real, real cute. You had some cute bantu knots. You made sure your hair was real full. The girls is using the stylist to her full potential. Okay. She's not playing for the girls, but you're still gonna be crotch fire messing with me. Okay. And Nicole, I don't want to hear it. I keep telling you to stop using DoorDash. Hashtag Uber Eats. No, she basically said, I did what you did in a quarter amount of time. Okay, because I could not understand what Fam was trying to say. I read it twice. I read it silently. Then I read it again. And I was like, okay, something ain't right here. All right. I don't know what this means. And I can't get the gist of what was being said. Okay. So Nakamura remains Intercontinental Champion. Good for Nakamura. Okay. Bianca was saying she did everything Miss Ginger did, but she did it better, quicker, faster, and that this Sunday the match ain't gonna be no 26 seconds, and she will be the new women's champion. She's gonna be a two-time women's champion in 2 years. Good for Bianca. They giving her all of the red carpet, honey. Giving her all the red carpet. Becky's promos just made me want to stop listening. Like during that long reign, I just checked out. Since all of that earlier didn't make sense, it just did. I couldn't catch it. The only reason I believe people dealt with Brie was because Nikki was dogging her ass and people felt bad for her. I'm gonna keep it real and then I'm gonna keep it moving. I don't care for Nikki Bella or Brie Bella, and that is a common thread amongst the family here. Everybody knows that. I mind my business and I stick to my own. I don't talk about them unless y'all bring them up. I don't care about either one of them. And I greatly appreciate it if I didn't have to talk about them because I don't like them. Now I give them their respect for being able to build their brand and become, you know, financially stable outside of WWE. They set a precedence on what you can do when you're in WWE and then how you can stabilize your life outside of the company and still make sure you're relevant and continue to keep your fans engaged. They do have that, and that part I can respect. But outside of that, I don't like them, so I don't care. I just don't. DoorDash is faster. DoorDash is ghetto as hell. Uber Eats at the minimum is like an hour over here, and they're expensive. Uber Eats is more expensive than DoorDash. Most of the time, DoorDash's prices are marked up by maybe like 50 cents to $1. I see Uber Eats shit hiked up almost $5. You trying to go get you a 3-piece and a biscuit with 2 sides, and they want to charge you $20. You like this shit $8 at the damn store. What you doing? Child. And I'm gonna keep saying it. Uber Eats ain't gonna eat your shit. Oh, you only cause they picture is right there to show you who delivering the food. Bianca said Big Bang and stomped her. Oh, we out here stomping people. DoorDash be taking like an hour for me. I stopped using it. Not what of a $4 sandwich come up to 12. No way a $4 sandwich comes up to $12 to $15. I can go myself for that. I think they got something of hers in the archive already. They already collect stuff to also show at access at other events. Okay, hey Rico. Now Sammy was saying that he should lex on the advice from his dad and trust his instinct. Sammy ain't really say nothing bad. Okay. So Sammy ain't really say nothing out the way to him. Okay. I saw some of the live events with Becky. I see Becky learned a couple new moves. They aren't bad or good, just happy she learned something new. I'm not really concerned about Becky moveset. Like I said, Becky is fine. My issue with Becky comes from kayfabe only. That's all. And he should. And Maya had the shot of Bianca walking back with confidence to stage after she beat Becky ass was everything. The camera was giving real cinematic with Bianca's perfect expressions. They dragging Becky and Seth back over the Raw. God, I hope so. Smackdown is the draft. It starts the draft on the 1st. So they'll be able to continue this feud up until then, and then they'll have to either squash it unless um unless Edge gets drafted to Raw. Well, I got the East Pass, so my shit ain't that high. Even with the East Pass, like some restaurants are they don't charge you. But there's a restaurant here. What is it? What is that restaurant? They charge you like $16 for delivery. The fuck is it? Is it Shake Shack? There's a restaurant on Uber Eats that's here in Euclid, and I think it's Shake Shack. Because it's so far out, they charge you $16 on delivery. And then it don't matter if you got the Uber Eats pass or not. The price of the food itself is at least $2 to $5 more expensive than it is going to the restaurant yourself. Like I would be better off just going to Burger King rather than ordering Burger King through Uber Eats. And I tend to like using the mom and pop stores, you know what I'm saying, to order Uber Eats for. Like I won't order Subway through Uber Eats. I ain't doing that. Yes, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. Like $30 for some fries and a burger. Uber Eats be $30 a delivery. Now that I fucking screamed. Now that's something I screamed about. Okay. Cracker Barrel is like 18. You see what I'm saying? Cause they don't be wanting to do the online orders, but then be having the shit up there. I'm like, well, why you on here? Why are you on here if you don't want to do it? Damn. I'm so excited for the first night of the draft being in my state. Maryland is about to be lit. Okay, man. All right. So Montez got beat by Roman Reigns with a guillotine chokehold. Um, Heyman said it wasn't enough punishment for the Usos. and had, I mean, it wasn't no punishment for Ford, and had the Usos come out there and beat him up, and then the demon popped out and took out the whole bloodline. And Balor put Reigns down with a sling blade and several chair shots before a big dive over the top rope before the show went off the air. So that was the show. Well, you had two women's matches tonight. They went back to their format to give you two matches for the night. And then they had Rick Boogs. Y'all said that Corbin had the segment with Kevin Owens. And you had Naomi and Sonya's segment. So that's nice. Y'all had some nice pieces in there to work with for SmackDown. I ain't seen no table comment. What table comment, Don? I don't see that. I don't see no table comment. I would have put it up here if you. Oh, I did not purposely skip over the comment. I just did not see it. I'm going back and I still see it. You rich kitty. Choose French fries and can't relate. Oh, you petty bitch. Uber Eats is expensive all over here, and that's true, 100%. I wanna see I wanna is Ricochet on. I'm assuming you want to say all I want is Ricochet on SmackDown. Hmm. I don't think you read the table comment. I gotta admit, Montez kicked Roma's ass. Well, Montez's WWE Championship material, in my opinion, he got the full package. I ain't mad at that. Did y'all hear that kid in the crowd yell the screaming, tell the screaming lady to shut the fuck up? No. Watch Charlemagne the God show is actually funny. I expect it to be, but Charlemagne get on my nerves sometimes, so he get on my nerves. Oh, before I said I screamed, I looked, I didn't see anything. Montez got put through a table. So Montez stepped on the table and it broke before he could do the move. And Pat said maybe it's because my fat ass was dancing on it earlier. Natty was fat. Pat be killing me. Pat's stupid. He is so damn stupid. Oh my gosh. That is hella funny. it is so damn funny. Anyway, so I know people are because there are no stipulations announced for these matches. At least from what I know. He was wilding tonight for real, for real. Hi, Tirza. Be right back. Gotta take a shower. Okay. But it was perfect. When would you do Naomi versus Sonya Deville if you were booking WWE? My problem is they have terrible timing when it comes to how they book storylines. Um, I'm not saying they should have sped this up. She said, I'm beyond ready to give Sonya a fresh ass whooping. I mean, yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, but I do think that Naomi's gonna stay on SmackDown, so that's gonna continue. Um, like I said, I would have had her. I can't believe the draft begins next Friday. Okay, so to say, why is being a woman so much motherfucking work? Because if it was easy, men would do it. If it was easy, men would do it. Okay, so this is supposed to be an Extreme Rules match, and honestly, I don't know what that means. Um, that doesn't tell me anything other than, I mean, they could pretty much use the gambit for the match, but that doesn't say anything. Like they could have called this Insurrection or Judgment Day, something. You know what I'm saying? For them to call it Extreme Rules and just say the stipulation was Extreme Rules is really vague. Like there are so many different Extreme Rules they could have went with, and I mean, it just makes things very open ended, which is fine to a certain degree. It's just like, damn, like y'all real lazy with this. So Roman is supposed to go up against the Demon Finn Balor in an Extreme Rules match. I don't expect Balor to win this match, of course. I see Balor losing to Roman, but it's not going to be completely his fault. It's me. It's the disrespect for me. She was on some bullshit tonight. Per the usual, I don't ever know when Sonya not on no bullshit. That shit she pulled with Charlotte during the pandemic, that was bullshit. So I'm not surprised. Goodness, I will be pissed off. I really, really will. I miss Judgment Day, and then the matches themselves ain't that extreme. If you're gonna do a theme, do the theme. This match don't have no extreme rules stipulation to it. The Raw Women's Championship match is between Bliss and Charlotte Flair. Second cupcakes are done. I'm gonna give this to Bliss. I think Bliss should win the title. Um, Damian Priest versus Sheamus versus Jeff Hardy. I'm gonna pick that Damian keeps the title. SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I think the Usos are gonna retain. Liv versus Carmella. Liv probably gonna go over on Carmella. And those are the only matches that have been announced. They didn't announce anything tonight, and they didn't announce anything last night. I mean, last Monday, this past Monday, for any new matches. So that's a pretty short card. Extreme Rules ain't finna be nothing. It's kind of like an unnecessary pay-per-view to me. They could have did a TV pay-per-view. They could have did this shit on TV, honestly. Or they could have did a triple threat at Crown Jewel with the Demon, Brock Lesnar, and Roman Reigns. That would have been fun. What do you do for the filling? Strawberries or something else? She put strawberry jam in there. Oh, okay. Otherwise, that's gonna be it for Extreme Rules. The only match on that card that has an Extreme Rules stipulation is Roman's match, which sucks. So, I mean, okay. I mean, that's a little sus. No, the question was asking me of how I would book Naomi and Sonya's fight from here on out. Sonya will continue to be an authority figure, only but for so long. I will let this go on for another 2 weeks, and then Adam would interfere. If I was Adam, I would force her hand to wrestle Naomi, and if she wins, she could stay on as my right hand man of the general manager. She could do all that shit. If she loses, she would no longer be a GM and she would be a wrestler, and Naomi would have went over on her. At least that's how I would do it, something like that. But I would have Naomi win regardless. And the reason why is because Sonya is doing unnecessary shit to Naomi, and there's no reason behind it other than, and it just makes you assume that Sonya feels now because she in a position of power, she can lord over people. That's the only thing I could think of. And it's just like, girl, what are you doing? Like, why do you got such a hard on for Naomi? Like, do you like her? What is happening? What is happening here? So I would book it. They would have their match on Smackdown. It would happen on Smackdown for everybody to see, since that's how she wanted to disrespect Naomi. And I would have Naomi attack her backstage. Like, she would not talk to her like that and get away with it. I would have her attack Naomi backstage. I would have Naomi attack her backstage, and then I would have Adam set the match instead of letting Sonya do it. Because Sonya feel like she feels like she's above punishment. She's above authority. So she need to be brought back down to reality for a second. And I need Naomi to have that get back. I need her to have that get back. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if they keep her on SmackDown. Hell yeah. So they haven't really shaped up Crown Jewel yet, which I'm assuming is because they haven't really told people about King of the Ring and shit yet. But from my understanding, after the draft is over, that's when King and Queen of the Ring is supposed to start. So the draft is supposed to be Friday on the first night is on SmackDown. And we still are gonna have Seth Rollins and Edge do their thing on SmackDown. So we're gonna get the draft, and I'm assuming people are gonna be wrestling as well. And we're gonna have people announcing the draft. I guess Stephanie's gonna do it again. She usually does it. So Steph's gonna do it. We're gonna get some people drafted, honey. I can't wait to shake this shit up. It's about time. Hold on, I got some messages from the Insta of the gram. Anybody else got any questions? Who would you drive from NXT? Um, if Frankie doesn't win the title, I would send her up. Um, Io Shirai, I would draft Io, Frankie, Deb's a star by Frankie's name. Raquel, star by Raquel's name. If she keeps the title, there ain't no point in drafting her. She got the title, honestly. I would draft Gargano. I would draft Austin Theory. I would draft Casey and Caden as a team. Uh, I don't know who else I would draft. Do we really think Bianca is getting this belt back? It's the only way to really solidify everything. They better give it back to her, is my point. They better give it back to her. It is a complete waste of Bianca for her to go all of that time. And then you moving her to Raw when you could have just had her have an actual match. I don't think it would be so bad if she had an actual match. If they decide to move her to Raw, I really would be upset because I feel like Bianca deserved to be the queen bee of the blue brand. And then we'll never get that Naomi versus Bianca match if she moves to Raw. We'll never get it. The Usos, I mean, the Street Profits will be moved too. If Bianca goes, Montez goes. If Montez goes, Bianca goes. They will both be moved. I would rather they move Seth and Becky than keeping Becky as champion. It don't work. It just don't work for me. Yes, keeping hope alive. I mean, I'm gonna stay optimistic, but keep my third eye open because it's always something. Okay. No, I don't want Bianca on Raw. I feel like the team on SD handles her a lot better than what she would be on Raw, but that could be just me. Who do you think the first female draft pick will be? It'll probably be Charlotte or fucking Becky. It's always one of them. You know what I'm saying? Her being SmackDown Women's Champion versus Charlotte, if she's still champ by Survivor Series, would be fire. See, I don't, as much as that would be great, I feel like it's time for Charlotte to drop the title. Give the title to Bliss. Send Charlotte's ass to SmackDown. You can still have the potential of that match. It just don't have to be at Survivor Series. You feel what I'm saying? You would give like you want a true rivalry between Bianca and Charlotte. Her going through all the four horsewomen should be a challenge that she accepts and they give her and she does it expertly. You know what I'm saying? I just I would rather them be on the same show and battling it out for the SmackDown title than to just have the match for at Survivor Series. I know that it'd be a good match between them, but I want to see them rival it out because Bianca owed Charlotte an ass whooping. And it'd be just as satisfying to see her beat her and she can't get that title from that girl. I guess with WWE putting all the eggs in one basket with Becky Lynch. What? Okay. Who would you draft between both brands for the women? I don't know, y'all. I'm being honest. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a full idea of the whole women's roster. I can't really give y'all no idea like that. I did give a mock draft with the girls on the podcast. That's gonna be up Sunday. I'm gonna get that up Sunday for sure. So I'll give you guys that draft soon. But child, I really don't know. I really don't know. Her and Becky main evented the entire tour overseas, and Bianca beat her in every match. So I'm hoping this is the setup for her to get the title back. I would have Bianca go to Raw and build up Bianca to face Charlotte and win. Build her up to what? She already up. So what we building her up to? She gonna be wrestling some other people and she a former champion? Build her up to what? Is what I'm asking. Not even trying to be funny. I'm here for that as long as Charlotte puts her over. I don't think Charlotte will have a problem with that. I'm just ready for Bailey to come out. Bailey won't be back until next year. Bailey's injured, so her injury was it's 9 months. And Bailey's taking her sweet ass time, which I do not blame her. And I would keep my ass off of TV for a while. Bailey deserved this break. It was an unfortunate break for Bailey, but it was well earned. Bailey held the women's division down during the pandemic, throughout the pandemic. Without her and Sasha and Asuka, really, there was nothing else interesting about the WWE except for Drew. And, when Roman came back. But they were doing the damn thing. And for them to be able to do all that they was doing, like, Bailey earned a long vacation, even if it came at her, even if it came and it wasn't what she wanted, she earned a long vacation. So where the fuck still is Sasha Banks? It's been weeks. They don't have nothing for Sasha. What they gonna do? Bring her in the middle of in the middle of the match with Becca and Bianca? How would they introduce her? What would she be doing? Besides putting over Toni Storm, I don't see no other reason for her to be out there. So her being in the back and her not having none, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. I'd rather her stay back there. Shoot. She's been cleared to wrestle and have been backstage, but they have nothing for her as of yet. I mean, they went forward with the whole Becky angle, so damn. That was a hard hit. No, I'm just wondering if sis is okay. She ain't. I'm sure she posted to her Instagram somewhere. She all right. Her combo candy headed ass is all right. Okay. Hell no. Which is fine. Sasha can stay back there, right? Like, you're not missing nothing. It's okay. Now she was out and she was like forming her faction with Mandy. Well, not Mandy, but forming her faction with Zelina Vega and Carmella. And she decided to do that, and they was like, she was like, I'm finna, kind of do what Mandy doing for Gigi and JC. Like, let me help lead y'all to the promised land because y'all don't know what y'all doing, kind of shit. If that's what she was doing, that's fine because that's out of title contingency. You feel what I'm saying? Do I have some ice cream downstairs? Be careful my water. Can I have it? All right. Is there anything else? Okay, everybody else. I'm sorry. Um, y'all really want me to go down this? Y'all gonna listen to this podcast. That's what y'all gonna do. I am not about to run these women down and tell y'all where they finna go. No. Y'all gonna listen to this podcast where I did it already. I'm gonna edit it and put it up, and I'll make sure I put a video up on here to let y'all know that it's up and y'all can listen to it. I'm not gonna sit here and run these women down. I don't have the energy to do that. I just don't. Because I know she was in NYC at MSG because I was before she had a stretch session with one of my friends doing the splits and shit. Oh man. Hey, so you're getting how you're getting your cakes featured in a restaurant soon. Literally today, my big bro came up to me and asked me to make some cupcakes for the restaurant he works for to be featured on. Oh, Kenny, I'm so happy for you. Yes, get them cupcakes, bro. Get this money. Get the money. Get the money. But I'm sure she'll be back on TV. Of course, she's gonna get drafted. She's gonna be drafted. I would send her ass to Raw and let Bailey stay on SmackDown, or I would ship her off to SmackDown. I mean, ship her off to Raw and let I mean, I would ship Bailey off to Raw and have her on SmackDown. Either way, they don't need to be on the same show. Yeah, I'm tired. Shoot, I was asleep. I got up early this morning. I had to. They've been working on my dad's bathroom. They still not finished. They are still not finished in that bathroom. They've been working on my dad's bathroom for the last week to fix it. And because they working on the bathroom, you can't use it during the day. So they come at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So I have to get up around 7:30, get up, go downstairs. And usually I stay in the basement because that's where the secondary bathroom is at. But here and lately I've been staying in the last couple of days I've been in the living room and just going to the bathroom when I need to. And it's just I'm just tired. Like I'm not getting enough sleep at night, and then during the day I'm not getting no sleep. So I'm just tired. So I'll end up taking naps like right before, thank you, the shows come on. I'll end up taking naps. What's wrong? Did you eat? What did you eat? What? Y'all, you cannot eat that forever, okay? You have to throw it away at some point. So when is the next roast sessions? It's literally my favorite thing on the podcast. Next week we're gonna do the roast sessions. Hopefully all of us will be there. My baking teacher tip gives me motivation to do this baking stuff. Hey man, if it's fun to do, which I like doing it, if you love, if you can do what you love and get paid for it, that's one of the greatest things in life. So I say go for it. Girl, I'm tired too. I'm about to shower and go to bed because I gotta be up hella early. I just wanted to make sure I went live. I didn't go after Smackdown because I literally was asleep. And I told my husband I wasn't gonna watch Smackdown right away because I was tired. And I went on ahead. I went on ahead and was just like, "Ooh, child, let me get up and do this live right quick." Said, when are you coming out with a cookbook so I can buy it? Honestly, I'll make a cookbook if you want, but I'm gonna do another YouTube channel for cooking. I might do another YouTube channel that involves cooking, or I might put it on my lifestyle channel, like my hair and makeup channel. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. Anything Tip makes be looking bussin', especially when it involves cheese. I be trying, but Don got me beat with the decoration, with the way he play his food. Mine don't look nothing like Don's. Are you back? Hey, okay, baby. I'm ready for tip cakes to be sold in the store nationwide so we can try to. Ooh, try this lot of mass bacon, honey. Yes, you do. Did you miss me? And he's been summoned. I ain't summoned Don. He always appears. Mm, Don played yes, I'm like a dark one. Say my name and I'm here. This is true. The universe summons him. That's true. He sent me a message in my DMs when I didn't go live and literally posted it to his story. It's just two gifts. Like, where's you at? Where is Maj at? Oh, he always somewhere, child. I'm sleepy. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, probably busting down the twin key. Hell no. Yeah, Maj probably somewhere getting salad tossed. Well, that much is true. What happened to Dawkins? Like, they beat the hell out of Montez, but where was Dawkins at? No, excuse me. I gotta take some lemon bars to my friend tomorrow anyway. I feel like if someone said TLC lyrics, that would draw down. mm, so he wasn't there. Oh, okay. Officiating a wedding. Dawkins is certified to marry people. Child, you got me fucked up. That is a stupid kayfabe. I'm not gonna lie. They could have just said he was like on vacation. It was stupid. Yeah, you can. I would just ask like, who asked you to be the who asked you to be the officiant for their wedding? Like who would just call Dawkins like, hey yo Dawkins, we need somebody to preside over our wedding, man. You know what I'm saying? You wanna come out and be our officiant? Yo, I got you, dog, I got you. I can get ordained right now. That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna get the money and become a notary. The notaries make some coins. Okay? You can make a quick $110 notarizing legal documents. Has anyone been to AT2 lives? Is he cool with the people he was going back and forth with? I always miss AT2 lives because AT2 goes live for his time frame and he's 3 hours ahead of us in California, babe. Huh? 3 hours behind us. Sorry. So it's 12 here. What did it be? 9 o'clock there. So I'll never, be a part of it. But he be, yeah, darn right, he be in the beef. Like they be on AT2's ass, be trying to expose him and shit. That's why I move real easy in these YouTube streets. I'm on my fat black business because I don't have time. Anybody who's okay with him saying fam at least 20 times, right? I like Dawkins though. Ooh, I know. I don't know, but he be deep in his beat, right? Like IP number DB. Because before, I'd be like, they was exposing he just got here, right? But now it's real messy. Child, I be minding my fat black business. I ain't got time. I go over there every now and then, but he understand the assignment. Messiness breeds subscribers, and it breeds followers. So he keep up the mess. He do it in a nice, nasty way, which seems to be working for his YouTube channel. He get paid, so he was like, uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. I understood the assignment. I'm gonna steal that. I feel like I would go to a wedding Big E officiated just to say that I went. Shit. I love me some Big E now. I let Big E officiate my wedding. He fit right in with my ignorant cousins and my husband cousins. He would fit right in. They be cutting up. He'd be right there with them. I'd be like, can we have our wedding now? Please, please. Yeah, the beef sector on YouTube is a thing, but them games over there sometimes go a little too left. Hey, be like, hey Don. I'd be like, oh shit, he see me. I let Biggie do a lot of things. Well, I can't say that kind of stuff because I'm murdered. Okay, I can't say that. Excuse me, let me say it right. I'm married. I can't say that. But if I was single, I sure the fuck would. Did I know I would have a good day? Biggie just a big ball of fun, and he got an amazing personality. He's funny. So one thing I did want to talk to y'all about was Dark Side of the Ring. And if y'all hadn't seen it, I do recommend you go watch it. Oh, he blocked that. Oh, it was about Chris Canyon. If you never heard of Chris Canyon, he was in WWE around the 90s and in the early 2000s. Unfortunately for him, WWE washed him out after he experienced an injury, and he was gay, and he was struggling with his sexuality, and he also was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and he had very violent outbursts. He was just a troubled soul. But a lot of people are latching on to what John Cena said about Chris Canyon. And damn, I haven't really watched a full episode of Dark Side of the Ring since the Benoit episode. To be honest with you, I haven't watched it since then either. I did not watch the first half of this season. I watched the second half because of the plane ride from hell. And I did watch the Chris Canyon episode because it was very good. It was well done. It was unbiased, and they just gave you the information. You do what you will with it. Biggest issue I have with this particular episode was that people are trying to call John Cena homophobic because of what he said. John Cena did not attack Chris Canyon based off of his sexuality. John Cena gave an opinion of his professional work, and that was his opinion to give. He's allowed to give that opinion. And he did not believe that Canyon was good in WWE. He said, yes, you have to know how to wrestle, but WWE is also wrestling entertainment, and Canyon just wasn't any good. That's all he said. Y'all took it and ran with it as the man was hating against him because he was gay. Chris Canyon did not come out as gay until after he was fired from WWE. Now, on the flip side of that, I do believe that someone found out that he was gay, and that they used that as ammunition to drag him down and get rid of him. I don't know who that person was. I can't tell you, but it sounded to me like it was someone who was very homophobic and a part of um the executive team that pushed people for storylines. So who was there during that time? JR was there, Michael Hayes was still there, Pat Patterson and Briscoe were still there, a bunch of people that were still there in the back doing that type of work. You have to understand, during the 90s and the early 2000s, it was very taboo for you to be gay. And they use that a lot of time as fodder. It would be a joke. It would be made fun of. And it was very much a nasty point of contention because a lot of the men were hyper masculine. It was hyper masculine to the point of toxicity, and it was very prevalent that these men were not with the shits, and they didn't want to be a part of that regime when it came to, the gold dust of the world and people who had characters similar to that. It was very, very difficult for Canyon to continue on after what John Cena said, because John Cena was one of the guys whose opinions meant something. And then right after that, Ric Flair called in while Canyon was on the Howard Stern show. Again, Canyon was a regular on the Howard Stern show. He would come up there just about every week on the show and be a character. And, he was fully out by then, so he was embracing that. But what really took him out was Ric Flair coming on there and backing Cena and telling him, hey, look, I'm disappointed in you going after WWE because they fired you, saying they fired you because you were gay. Get the ball. Sorry. Yeah, but he got it back. I'm disappointed in you. You know that's not the case. And at the time, it was not the reason why he got fired, because they didn't have, everybody did not know that. That was not privy information to the entire roster and to the entire back higher ups in the back. Okay. I think somebody knew and they didn't like it, and they used that as ammunition to try to get rid of him. That's what I think. He had gotten injured prior to that with his shoulder, and he was out for like a year and almost a year and a half. So why didn't you run? That was a good pass. Anyway, he was out with his shoulder for a year and a half, and then he came back. They gave him this gimmick. Undertaker was having a feud with Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman gave him a gift, and Chris Kanyon came out of this gift singing Boy George. He was dressed as Boy George, and Undertaker beat the hell out of him. And he did a chair shot. He did it a bad chair shot, like right to the head, almost giving him a concussion style chair shot. It was very old school. It was a very big vicious beating, which is why it just seemed like it was so targeted in left field because Chris Kanyon hadn't had that type of character or fodder in WWE. In fact, it was quite the opposite for Chris Kanyon. He had the red carpet when he got there. He was given 2 titles. He was a dual champion and he had storylines. He was with DDP and Test for a while. So it didn't make sense. Something happened to cause a severe change and shift in the company for him to be going from being at the top of the mountain to being seen on TV to, getting beat on TV and then eventually being washed out of WWE. Now, he claimed, no, actually, Don, he was great. He was so good. I'll tell you what you need to do is when we get done here, because I'll be done in about 10 minutes, you do need to go back and watch WWE around the late 90s, early 2000s. That was a time frame that Chris Kanyon was there. He also was in WCW wrestling. He had a character called Mortis in WCW. He wore a mask. I guess you could say it's similar to Luchasaurus mask. He wore a mask and he came out. He had a valet with him, a manager. You got to watch the episode because he was very good. He was the predecessor to wrestlers like he was the predecessor to wrestlers like the Young Bucks. And I know a lot of y'all don't like them, but their wrestling style stems from him. And that's a lot of the high flying trickster style stunts that he would do to get off the DDT or to get off a lariat, to get off certain moves to make it look fun. Chris Kanyon was very good at that, and he did that often. He made it look really, really good. He also was a stunt coordinator and a creator of a match in WCW, and he was a creator. He helped train David Arquette to wrestle, and he also was a stuntman in Ready to Rumble when they came out with that movie Ready to Rumble. I think and he was a part of that movie as well. They created this 3-stage cage match, and Chris Kanyon was the creator of that match. He invented that cage. They ended up using it in WCW. He took a serious bump off of it. He was very good. Truth be told, John Cena was wrong in his assessment of Chris Kanyon, and so was Ric Flair. Chris Kanyon was a better wrestler than both of them, if you want to be true. Where Chris Kanyon probably doesn't have Ric Flair beat is in character, but John Cena, to be honest with you, John Cena is great. I have nothing against him, but John Cena got lucky. He really did. Given Chris Kanyon could have been a good adversary for Cena, he would have been easy to work with, and he would have made Cena look great, and while making himself look great. He was one of those type of characters, or one of those type of wrestlers that, if given the opportunity, he could rise to the occasion. But because he got injured, they held back, and they didn't use him. And then I stand by what I said. Somebody found out that he was gay, and they took his ass out because of it. But WWE as a company did not fire him because he was gay. He took that out on the company as a whole. And I just don't think that that was the case. I think what happened company wise is Chris Kanyon washed out because he got injured. And in WWE, if you're not at the top and have all of the people behind you and people really know your name and you got a household name, it is very easy for you to be forgotten. They move on very quickly. So I think in his case, the fans and WWE moved on really fast from him, and he wasn't put back in the limelight to gain that momentum back. And that's what happened corporate wise. But on a personal level, somebody made sure that that happened for him. But he went and blamed the whole company as a whole because he generally didn't know what happened. But they blame Cena and said Cena's homophobic, and that's not true. Sometimes I have to listen with your ears. The man didn't say anything about him being gay. He was talking about his wrestling capability and his character development and his ability to entertain. That is what he was talking about. He did not directly say that, but that is what he was talking about. He never once even alluded to the fact that he was gay. He mentioned it and said Chris came out after he left WWE. So it wasn't about him being gay. And then he moved on. He didn't stay there and say, yeah, they fired him because he was gay. And that's what WWE wanted to do. They was allowed to do that. He moved on to explain Vince and how Vince operated, and then he went on to explain what he thought it was. But that was his opinion. That wasn't the law. And a lot of people feel like he shouldn't have said anything and he was being disrespectful. I don't think so. I mean, people have opinions all the time. You motherfuckers go on the internet and call people trash all day long. Don't nobody say nothing about y'all. And y'all say, well, it's my opinion. I'm allowed to say that. So John Cena, I'm allowed to have no opinion. Right or wrong or indifferent, he's allowed to have his opinion. End of the conversation. Wait, where's the ball? What happened to the ball? Goddamn. Oh, that's incomplete, Jared.
Canadian football is different. They were punting, so when he muffed it and it went out of bounds, I guess no matter what happens, it changed possession.
Right. It's incomplete.
Shit, look, I don't know the rules. I don't know all the rules now.
It's incomplete. He didn't even have control of the ball. What do you mean you don't know all the rules? He didn't have control of the ball at all. That's just basic football, Canadian or not. Cheating that's you cheating. This is crazy. Stuff like this makes me afraid of going to the WWE. They claim to be a family-oriented company as of now, but being informed situations like this makes you just never know. Okay, so here's my thing. First of all, like I said, that was in the early 2000s, the late 90s, and it was a time frame when WWE, they were hyper masculine, toxic company. It is not going to be like that for you in WWE now, and you have options. So, and to be honest with you, if this is the case, then you should be afraid to go anywhere because these types of things can happen in any company. It's not just WWE. They're not a big bad wolf and everybody else are the piggies. That's not how this works. Corporate America is a cutthroat place. And if you don't have the strength to be able to fight through the mess, and if you can get to that point where you're allowed to make changes, to change the regime for your business, for the business you work for, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? You have to be strong enough to be able to deal. This right here was something that they had to deal with back then. This is a different time, and there's a different requirements of people in the WWE and in wrestling across the board. That's why you hear the older wrestlers like they miss the old guard, because there is no more old guard. This hazing bullshit does not exist. It's more of a community across the board than you think. Notice when people leave and show up in companies and they left another company, there's no hatred towards them for showing up in AEW and working with another company. There's no hate, there's no anger or animosity. Everybody has outpouring support for them going to these various companies. And that's because it is a rapport backstage. There is a family. That is a tight-knit community amongst the wrestlers, indie and mainstream alike. So if I were you, I'd be more concerned with making sure, if this is what I want to do, first of all, you have to be mentally prepared for the rejection, for the yeses, for the nos, for the highs, and for the lows. You can't just think this is all going to be a beautiful day and we're not going to have no issues. It doesn't work like that. The world doesn't work like that. The world is hard, it's rough, and it's ugly. And if you black, gay, fat, and a woman, you in trouble. You in trouble, okay? So you're gonna have to get some thick skin, my friends. Ain't nowhere perfect. I mean, it is what it is. I ain't saying it was right for that, but that was the environment that they were in at the time. Things have changed. Now, I don't know how good it is, but it can get better. Nobody's trying to attack people for being gay or telling them they can't wrestle because they're gay, but they have to be more progressive and move forward with it. Sonya's there. At one point, Jake Atlas was there. They can do this. It is not possible. It's not that they can't be gay and wrestle. They just have to allow them to. But at the time, you're talking about a time frame where being gay was the focal point, was the laugh of the day. It was a joke. You know, they were overly sexualized in WWE and in wrestling across the board. The women were used as objects. You know, they would walk around titties hard as goddamn bricks, stuffed out their turtlenecks, and all you see is these butts, these titty butts sitting on top of their turtlenecks and shit. It, child, it was a mess, honey. Honestly, I believe that it has gotten better than where it used to be. It's not perfect, but it is better. Child, it was tetherball titties. Titties hard as rocks. Look like if you squeeze them, it wouldn't move or nothing. They just look like the half. You know how like a ball look when you cut it in half? Oh, child, they just look terrible. Look like their skin was just stretched over it. It ain't really no juice to the titty at all. It's just a mess, honey. Anyway, it's we got it. Damn. I'll let them niggas come back on me. Anyway, football's on. Yeah, it's an old dead situation. It is. You can't. The past is supposed to teach you lessons. It's not supposed to hinder you from moving. So while WWE has a stain on their company, of course, they have many, from covering up murders to steroid gate, which they supposed to be doing on Dark Side of the Ring, um, to countless CTE situations with wrestlers and ignoring them. The over hypersexualization, over sexualization of women, the objectification of them, the degradation of them, and the constant back burner of women, period. It just WWE ain't been great, but WCW was the same way. Okay. WCW was the same way, honey. I didn't put the link in, Marquise. Why? If the link was in here, you would see it, sir. You can say, "Hey, Tiff, I want to join. Can I join?" And I'd be like, "Sure, sure, friend." You even come in and say hi. Just where the link at so I can join. Oh, hey everybody. That's how that came across. Where the link at? So rude, honey. Just rude. I ain't post the link because I ain't gonna be in here long. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, Kitty. Get that work in. Well, hello to all my people. I gotta go to the store and get me some Crisco. Where you at? Anyways, yes, Don, it is. Okay. Hi, Kayla. It was 50 degrees yesterday. Now it's 70 something.
64 months.
You said, what the fuck is that? You know what it is. He said he at the bar. Yeah, no meat party. I don't know why you wanted to come in if you was at the bar. Enjoy being at the bar. Oh, in a couple months I'll be at Smackdown. It's gonna be fun. I gotta get my outfit. Oh shit, I gotta get myself for my oh my god. It's 69 outside right now. Let me see what the temp is here. It's 64 here. I don't think we've opened up the windows here in the last what was it? The last 4 months. When the last time we opened the windows? It's been a minute. Um, what if that's just a code for a secret party? He had a bar. If he was at a secret party, he'd tell us. Miles ain't the type to just be like hiding what he doing. He'll tell you. he has no he has no problem with telling you. I know, right? Because that air be cool. He said it's loud in there, so he don't want to come in. The windows ain't never open. Ain't nothing like some good fresh air flowing through the house, honey. Now, why he kidnap him? I might have to watch that. They got the psych dude kidnapping people and shit.
That's what they showed.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they showed. This is all Black Williams straight. I'm I'm with it.
Not black love.
Y'all been sitting on these big kids. What the hell?
He said all black love.
It is your king to be.
Boy,
Yeah, our windows never fucking open because we ain't got no screens.
baby, you turn the fan off now. Open your window.
I think what happened was, what was it? It was the painters had to paint the windows.
Oh, and they painted shut.
No, they painted them and they took the screens off and they just never put the screens back on. I think that was the situation with the doors. The doors, they fucked the doors up too. I'm supposed to be getting a new door. I'm supposed to get a new door a couple weeks ago, but they never came back. So
It's okay, Mars. If the music loud, that's fine. You'll be alright.
what you think was gonna happen? You at a bar? Was it a silent party?
How old is that quarterback? There's some old ass people in this game.
Y'all like red Kool-Aid?
That's some hood shit.
What flavor that is? Red.
Strawberry and cherry or fruit punch, and niggas can't never call it what it is. It's just red.
You know what it is when you drink it.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
Y'all do. I don't know what flavor, so it's just red.
I like the blue one. The blue
I
what?
like the Sharkleberry Sand Kool-Aid. That shit
You
not.
like what?
It's called. Ain't it called
Oh,
Sharkleberry
Tiff, I gotta stop being friends with you.
Sand?
That shit is fucking disgusting.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. That's the nastiest clue I've ever had.
Oh my god, it is delicious.
That shit is disgusting.
It's pup night at this bar.
Hmm.
Figures.
Well,
Figures.
what pups get in free?
Did you dress up? I have to see this. I love you, but you be free as hell. You
Pretty
too
much.
free.
He be free than goddamn uncaged animal.
I like the kiwi strawberry Kool-Aid. I don't like none of the Kool-Aid jammers.
Kiwi strawberry. I don't like kiwi strawberry.
And I don't like kiwi strawberry Kool-Aid.
But
The
we had
Kool-Aid
it so
jammers
goddamn
taste
much.
nasty.
I only used to like the different fruit punch ones. Anything else I didn't want.
I never drank them because they always tasted like water with a hint of Kool-Aid in it. I hate it.
That'd be the big little, I want to say pints, but they're not pints, like a half gallon or the liters.
Hmm.
Moved to liters. I said, oh, let's try this. That shit. I said, there ain't no sugar in this thing.
No.
Okay,
Because I
could
was
have $4.
bored and hungry.
Mm.
Did you put your butt mask on? I
My,
need to know.
my baby sister used to tell us we put too much Kool-Aid in there. He's like, all you need is a cup and a half, no, a half a cup, really. I'm like, a half a cup? I said, you ain't making Kool-Aid, you making flavored water.
I put 2 cups in a pitcher. We got a gallon pitcher, so it's 2 cups of sugar that I put in there.
Uh,
Just a cup for a
we
package.
used to put two. It was, I don't know how big it was. It's probably just a couple liters. But we used to
If you
put
got
two.
2 packs of Kool-Aid, you need 2 cups of sugar.
But he was like, you don't need that. He used to make like some watered down ass Kool-Aid. He was like, that needs some more sugar.
Right, that's nasty.
Oh god, you don't even half of it. One time he called himself frying chicken. This motherfucker
The
escape
worst
fried the
part
chicken.
is cleaning all the mess. Oh, after you get done baking, yeah, child.
Oh Jesus
Did you
Christ.
put that lemon juice in the refrigerator and stuff?
Be that
I
bullshit.
tried to clean up as much as I could last today because I baked. I had to bake my friend some lemon bars today. He wanted me to bake those, so I'm gonna take him a couple lemon bars. And I had to bake my dad a pound cake because he was crying about having a pound cake.
But the best part to get to busting them suds is when that shit is in the oven.
Yeah, that's usually the best time. But I hate doing it. I don't care.
Me too.
I asked Jared to do it for me.
But when I was doing it at my other house, I was usually doing it because I was only using one mixer. So
Yeah.
I was using
And
it
I had you
for
if you making multiple batches or you have to switch batches of cake, you
child.
gotta clean that mixing bowl out and start all over.
Depends on what it was.
This
If
nigga
I
here.
like if I made like a chocolate cake and then I moved to red velvet, that's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
So it
I
depends.
won't be able to go buy shoes tomorrow. I just gotta see what I got with that. That belt came though from Amazon. I have 2 KitchenAids. I have to buy an extra mixer.
I got
I'm working
four.
on it.
Them things expensive. Jesus.
Yeah, they're like $499 for that for the big one, the biggest one they have, so you can fit that big bowl on there, especially the
Mhm.
one that hangs instead of actually sitting on the base.
The floor one,
It start at $400.
the one that sit on the floor.
No, not the kitchen industrial, the commercial one.
Oh, okay.
It sits on a counter, but it's bigger than the standard KitchenAid, and it holds the bowl. It's suspended in the air. You have to kind of lock it in the air in place.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking
Yeah, that one they hold. Their biggest bowl is like what 9 quarts, I think.
about.
I need that one because that one hold the most batter, and I
You
won't be
gotta,
spilling batter out my mixer.
you gotta be having to catch shit on sale. So like, um, Black Friday, those 2 weeks where Christmas and New Year's fall on, Memorial Day, Labor Day.
Well, what's the speed you be putting it on? It shouldn't be no.
Yeah, you shouldn't go nowhere past 4.
If you at medium, it shouldn't spin that fast.
The best thing for you to do is when you got cookies to do. So a couple hours before you start, take your butter out, and when you about to
Yeah,
use it, whip your butter first.
everything need to be room temperature. Cause girl, ain't nothing worse than making your batter and looking at your butter
And that shit rock
or that
hard.
shit break. Cause it's oh child, it's so terrible. You be sitting there whipping butter for 3 hours because it's hard.
Or you can preheat your oven and put your butter on the stove top,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll kind of melt it down real quick.
Yeah. Cause I usually take my stuff out an hour before. So everything is room temperature and it works. And then it keeps the batter from breaking the emulsion, especially when it comes to pound cakes, because there's no baking powder in most pound cakes. If you're making it,
Mhm.
you put up your eggs is your leavening. So to keep my batter from having that curdled look that'll happen, that's what happens when your fat isn't completely emulsified in the batter. To keep that from happening, everything needs to be the same temperature. So you take it out at the same time, sit it on the counter. It's about an hour, and it'll all come to room temperature, and then you can bake with it that way.
If you want it done quick, baby, you can put that butter in the microwave, the container, with a wet paper towel on top. A minute 30 seconds.
She said when I cut it on, it starts spinning fast. Something wrong with that mixer. Because
Oh yeah, baby, you gotta take that shit back.
it's not supposed to do that.
Ain't supposed to go fast when you turn it on.
They think the next my thing is the clean taste well. 50%. Right?
Why?
But yeah,
Normal bullshit about it.
whip your butter
They
first.
don't really,
That's how you handle that down. I'm waiting on my goddamn headset chargers. I don't know what the fuck going on with my AirPods. Apple better count their fucking days, y'all. I know that much. Say stuff out beforehand, then when I actually start to measure out my stuff. And then do my butter by itself for a couple minutes before I add sugar. Yep. What I used to do, or what I do, is oh shit, my nose itch. I cream my butter. I add the eggs, then I add the sugar, and then I put my flour in last. Flour, baking soda, and salt, all that shit go in last. Cause as long as the base of it is smooth, I know the flour gonna go in and just mix in with it.
It's like $250 on Amazon right now.
That game.
Because it only made so many. Because it only had it.
So y'all, I gotta get back to making my stuff because it was so hot.
That's one of my ideas.
Okay. Everybody quiet. Ain't nobody got nothing to say.
Let's go to Apple and protest.
For what?
Cause my damn AirPods just stopped working the other day.
Y'all told me Apple was superior.
No, I ain't say that. I said Apple be tripping, but they got some better quality, a few better qualities than a couple of Android.
I like my new phone. It's cute.
That Samsung is cool. I wouldn't do no LG.
No.
LG can really kick my ass.
Melatonin don't work. Oh Lord. You're in the middle of cleaning up and you done took melatonin. Godspeed, you make it to that bed.
I told my cousin, I said, you keep on bringing your son over here, I'm gonna go to the store pick up some melatonin. Cause sometimes it's just too much.
Okay.
I'm like, you want this candy? You want this juice? He said, don't take no candy, no juice from him. I said, it's all right.
I'm getting sleepy, but I don't want to go to bed. Go ahead and go to bed, Aaliyah. I'll probably go live tomorrow anyway. I'm not gonna be doing nothing but cleaning up this room and getting it reorganized with Jerry. He gonna be mad. He gonna be upset.
He
Oh
go,
my
where's
God,
my
wait
super
till
suit?
I'm like, Timmy, leave me the hell alone. Come on, baby, we gonna go over here. Okay, so my Samsung has it has a Memoji AR system, but it's not as streamlined as Apple's. I like Apple's better than theirs, but it's cute. You can create your own little avatar. You can talk with her, but her mouth doesn't move the same in the same succession as it would be if I was using Apple's AR version. So they got some work to do, but it's getting there. I was like, this is cute. I can make my own little gifts and everything. This is nice. This is real nice.
Her.
I just don't like the fact that my mouth don't move like I want it. Like if I laugh, it'll just look like I'm smiling while I'm supposed to be talking. I was like, I don't like that. I can't do, little cute videos like that. I
I
don't
can't
like
put
that.
you with this shit.
Right. Oh, not me. I was talking about everyone else in the comments. I was saying. Oh, she said the melatonin that worked on everybody else. Well, they probably did take some melatonin because it's been real quiet in the comments. Because they wanted me to do the full. Oh, they scored again. Damn it. They want me to do a full rundown of who I would draft. I was like, do y'all know I literally just woke up 2 hours ago? I can't even remember what I did this morning, let alone who I would draft. I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna
It
do
needs
it.
to be changed. The 2 week span from having COVID, it needs to be 3 weeks. Because COVID brain is something serious.
Oh God.
When I tell you, I felt like the dumbest motherfucker after I got out of that shit. I was like, what? Are you serious
In a
to me
fall.
right now? Like, it was just like the brain fog is so serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would go to the bathroom and wash my hands and not turn the water off.
You
I'd
say
be
you had
tripping.
COVID brain.
Oh,
that shit is terrible. Like for
Child,
real.
I told y'all like we're having to wake up every day between 6 and 7 in the morning because they come like clockwork between 8:15 and 8:30, and they be here all day long.
Who?
The people came to fix my dad's bathroom because he have a hard time standing up and not well for long periods of time. He can stand up and walk and stuff. He have a hard time moving for long periods of time. So because he's a vet, he was able to get his bathroom fixed.
Okay.
And so they taking out the tub and they just put him a whole shower in there and giving him the glass sliding doors. It looked real nice in there too.
It was like a
But he
sit down
just
shower.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
that's
then he gonna have a seat in there so he can flip it down and sit down on his seat and take a shower. Um, and when he want to stand up, he'll stand back up and finish washing himself and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, Daddy, I thought they was gonna put the tub back in there and then give him the tub where the door open. You know what I'm saying? But it's the bathroom not big enough for them to do that. So they took the tub out completely and they just gonna put him a shower in there. And I was like, this is basically a walk-in shower. He was like, yeah. Then they had to put a higher toilet in there, and I'm short. I go in there and use the bathroom with my feet dangling.
like you a little ass girl.
Yes. Jared didn't believe me. I said, Jared, I'm short. When I saw him put, I literally, I'm like tippy toed. I have to balance because if I don't, my feet will be swinging. He came in the bathroom and was like, your feet really are dangling off the toilet. I said, I told you. I felt so little. I'm like, this is some bullshit. I'm grown as hell and I feel like I'm 12 years old being potty trained. Sitting on the damn toilet. Don't make no sense. Yeah.
God forbid one day you need some tissue.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Can somebody bring me some tissue, please?
Yeah. Sitting
With your
there,
feet
feet just
hanging off.
dangling. Jerry gonna be like, here you go, little baby. There go your tissue.
Here, baby
Mhm.
girl.
Petty. It looked nice in there though. They put some towel in there and they stretched up the shower walls so they don't cut off because they used to be cut off before. Now I go up just a little bit higher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's right on your shower head. It looked nice. And I think my dad real happy, and they give him a new shower head and everything. And I'm like, they're gonna be out our hair by Monday, right? And my dad was like, he's like, why is you so worried? I'm like, because I got to go all the way in the basement to go to the bathroom. Shoot, I'm like, you got all these motorized chairs up and down these damn stairs. Just like playing Connect Four, trying to get down the stairs and go. I said, you killing me. You really killing me, bro.
I'm sick of this shit.
He just get on his little lift and go up the stairs. He just be riding. I'm like, this nigga here. I hear it. I hear it.
My dad be here.
I'm not sitting on that thing. Hell no. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. The minute it stopped, Tiffany didn't sit on it. She didn't touch it. I didn't break that shit. I'm not getting in trouble for it. Absolutely not. Oh man, I don't even want to do these bills for after school, but I'm gonna do it because I ain't going to sleep no time soon, and I ain't doing it Sunday. What bills? I'm nosy. I ain't.
Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my iPhone bills? Can you pay, man, we can chill. I don't think you do. So you and me are through. I gotta start paying bills too. I
Well,
got the cable bill and whatever the fuck the internet bill gonna be after they come fix that shit.
child.
Cause like I said, like I told y'all, I'd be cutting out at like 12:30, between 12:30 and 1. What was this? Oh, I thought it was the weed in my shoe.
I was thinking the same thing, Don. Child, I gotta get an extender for AJ Wi-Fi.
I don't know what the fuck be going
All
on. But
right.
it's not the fact that it don't be like it reaches everywhere. It just be cutting off. And the
It's
Wi-Fi is I can
cool.
watch my TV.
Mm. Right when you watch the TV.
Okay.
Bam.
It be getting good, and they be like, connection fed. I said, what the fuck you mean connection fed? Huh?
What the fuck?
So I go and check the Wi-Fi box. The motherfucker blinking. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
The school decided that they want to give me more opportunities to do stuff. So, along with after school and teacher aid, I get to do the billing for aftercare.
Oh,
Oh,
child.
getting out
Yeah.
here, jack of all trades. Got her little cake business going. She a glorified accountant in this beach. You gotta put that on your
Mm-hmm.
resume. I was an accountant, okay? Because you won't.
Okay, we leave off on bad terms. Just give him my number. I'll put you on, girl.
In different situations, song lyrics. I do that sometimes.
Me and my sister was doing it yesterday. I forgot the fucking what my sister was taking my name and started singing. Well, girl, hurry up. My mom was like, y'all got a song for everything, huh? I said, well, hey, it just be popping up in my head. Ooh. All these goddamn clothes. Shit. What the hell? And I got the nerve to want smoke them.
All day.
He said, "Oh, he still belong the fuck out of here."
I just updated your resume. I need to
So that's
update my.
more color.
They ain't call it. Yo, I said the rules is different for the CFL, so don't even get mad. The rules different, remember? Oh, he almost picked that off too.
Like somebody says a word that I know, and I think it right here, but I don't know. Girl, I'll be doing all the time. How will I know? I won't. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I had two. Is this both the same thing? Hell yeah. These both is energy. Well, I think this one's energy. Or is that chocolate? They both look like energy to me. This
I
one,
got about a brownie batter mix.
you do
Yeah,
fudge brownies or you do cake brownies?
I like fudge brownies over cake brownies. Mm,
I like cake brownies.
I like them fudgy. Mine be kind of like in the middle where they still fudgy but still have that cake density. But they be, I have to make them and show you.
Because trying to get that equal is hard.
That is brownies are my arch nemesis, but I will perfect them eventually.
That's why I stick to cake brownies. I said I ain't got time for this shit. Cake brownies it is.
It's just a
And what I do
lifelong
is
game of song
I do
association.
I cake a lot of icing on there, so you figure
Wait,
that's
you can catch
chocolatey.
was that a return? What the fuck was that?
It's just that the goalpost of the NFL is in the back of the end zone, and the CFL is up front. So most kickers in the NFL, if they miss it short, it's going to be too far deep in the end zone for the dude in the NFL to try to take it out and return it.
I didn't even fucking know you could do that.
Yeah.
It's a long life game again, her song association. Okay.
Yeah. I'm getting my nails done tomorrow, girl. Enjoy that.
Period. I need to go and get a pedicure.
And they put somebody back there to return it. He caught it and actually scored.
Yeah, that's pass interference.
It ain't called it. He pushed them. Yeah.
I want a middle brownie that's fresh off the oven sometimes. Those are so good. Who is he talking to?
The middle
Is he
brownie.
supposed to be going last?
I like edges.
Oh, they called it.
But I
They
wish I
called it.
took some pictures. I didn't take no pictures of my brownies. I took like boomerangs. And it's hard to find. But y'all,
I
my
got something to put those brownies in. I just put it in the bowl.
I do cake brownies with white chocolate.
Yeah, very good.
Oh, they thought it was supposed to like cotton.
Oh,
That white chocolate throw them off. They don't know what's in there.
he ain't even finished his number. What is he, number 2?
Number 3. Yeah, Rick.
Oh, it's just a C. I was like, damn, they done got letters. I thought they put numbers on the back of your jersey.
Well, you turn around and say,
Oh,
okay, your number got ripped. All right.
Why are you still playing with a ripped up number off your jersey? Like, is the CFL that broke? What is happening? Oh, that was an ugly takedown. Anywho's, oh, I do cake brownies myself. Sometimes I do red velvet with cream cheese icing, or I like a good brownie with caramel drizzle. Well, I have an event to do, so I'm gonna do these strawberry shortcake cupcakes for the event, and then I'm gonna make peanut butter and chocolate brownies.
my cousin wanted this event, this Jeep event, and the Jeep thing be hella deep. So she want me to do that. We're gonna do jerk chicken plates, and she want me to do dessert.
Ugh.
So I was thinking the little cupcake tins of
Yeah,
my
they have some event down there.
red velvet, not the red velvet, the cheesecake cups, the small
Yeah.
cupcake tins. I also do some brownies, and I'm thinking about red velvet cake.
I be baking cookies and cakes sometimes. Baking make you feel better. When you get done doing it, you feel a
When you
sense
get
of
done, you like,
accomplishment.
wow, that's
Yes.
amazing. But when you in that
Yeah.
shit, you be like, what the fuck?
I'm tired.
I'm like, damn, am
When
I
is this
almost
cake gonna
done?
be ready? Bitch, hurry up.
You like, am I finished yet? Bitch, you just cracked the eggs. Come on. Damn.
When you get done, you just be covered in flour and sugar.
This
Oh, and
shit's
then like with well, especially with pound cakes, because I told you there is no leavening in a pound cake other than egg. You can't walk hard or your whole goddamn cake will fall in. It will cave.
child,
I
I put
baked
this
that damn.
soda in there.
I baked that damn cake, and that man was upstairs in the bathroom, fixing the bathroom, and he just started running up and down the stairs. I'm in the kitchen. I prayed. I said, Lord, please don't let my damn cake fall. I don't want to have to kill this white man in my daddy's house.
Motherfuck.
Like, what is
Damn.
going on?
Should
I
have
was
stuck
stressing out about
inside.
this party, but I'm just like, it'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, when I told you I had to do them damn 50 cheesesteak cuts, I was like, who the fuck signed up for this shit? And I was like, I
You
signed up.
did.
My dumb ass did it. I said, I guess I
I'm
got my
questioning
money
signing up for this damn event on the night.
worth. But
I
you
really
know,
am. Shit, I was
just
like, I wish my friend Manny would have called me earlier so I could have said I can't do the event because I sure wouldn't have did it. Mm-mm.
like, oh, you can't. Oh, I guess I can't do it either.
Like I would not have done it. I'd have been working on my stuff for his because he's taking professional pictures for the restaurant and he wants the desserts to be there and be professional. And I was like, okay, I can help you out with that. Try to make it look as pretty as possible.
Mm. And yeah, bacon is stressful. With a
I
C.
like baking when ain't nobody home and I got everything out and around me. Oh, I'm in my solace. I'm in my zone.
Yeah, everybody be asleep. I used to turn on Braxton Family Values. I got through the first 2 seasons.
The other Braxton. Oh, she was on the Bad Singer.
I saw
Tony,
she did
Tony
say
got
so.
eliminated too.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
He did.
What the fuck eliminated Tony Braxton?
She
It's
did say so. She
it's
did
when
that.
you found out when you found out their voice, you gone.
Yeah.
So she did say so when she started rapping. They was like, "Oh, that's Tony."
Oh, they figured it out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check my breath right quick. I
I
said,
was like,
"Oh,
okay,
Tony."
Tony.
She did that though.
She did.
Love me some Tony Braxton.
What's the cake brownie?
I'm so mad at Robert. You need that white.
So a fudge brownie is a
Hey,
bit more
mama, cut me up
dense
so you don't know who
than
the
a cake brownie. It's a little bit more thicker, a little more chewier. Excuse me. And then a cake brownie is essentially like a cake. So it's a bit lighter. It was way more lighter than the fudge brownie.
Uh-huh.
More airier, more
Mm-hmm.
fluffy. That's what a cake brownie is.
Mm-hmm. The crumb is different. So
Hmm.
like with a cake brownie, it is essentially very similar to a cake. Think a very moist chocolate cake, but just dense. That's what a cake brownie is.
Whereas a fudge brownie is more chewier.
Yeah, it's got a chewier texture. It's a very tight crumb. It's not as airy. Most of it look literally like chocolate in a damn pan if you make it right.
Hmm.
I get irritated when my little brother or someone come in the kitchen. Get out of my way. I don't like that either. My dad likes to hover, and he'll come in there and ask me 70 questions while I'm trying to do stuff, and I just be in my zone, and I'll be like, "Leave me alone, please leave me alone."
I mean, mama, she about looking good, son. I'm like, thanks.
Okay, now get out.
I can't cook out shit. I can't cook out her kitchen. I'm like, thanks. You need anything?
Nope.
Some water, some ice, cause you kind of in my way. And
I figure out. I tell my dad to get out all the time.
she like, I'm in your way. I'm like, yeah, you kind of are. She's like, you ain't supposed to say yeah. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna lie.
It's the truth.
I'm
I just
kind of in
come
my
in
way.
to help. I just want you to know this is what you need to do. My dad the type, this is what you got to do. You got to take them eggs. You got to whip them eggs, Tiffany. Okay, you got to whip them. All right? And make sure you put enough sugar in the cake. Don't give me no cake like your grandma making. You know she a diabetic. I don't want that. I want sugar in my cake.
she make, she makes sweet and little cakes.
Yeah. And I'm like, Dad, I know how to bake a cake. I'm just saying, make sure it's sweet. I messed them up today because I put yellow food coloring in the cake and split the batter. And then so half of it was yellow and half of it was a white cake. And he said, Tiffany, something happened with your cake. I don't know what happened. I cut into it and it was yellow. I said, that's food coloring. He said,
you
why
should
the
have.
hell you do that to my damn cake?
You should have did it like a zebra cake.
I'm
You
like,
should
that's
have
what
did.
you get for putting your damn hands in that cake. Ain't nobody asked you nothing. You weren't supposed to be in there messing with it. It was cooling off.
Yeah, I know. I got a
Hello, Casey. I
recipe
haven't
to
made a blueberry bar in a while. I think I might just do that.
a
I
blueberry.
want some berries real bad. I just told you the other day. I'm like, I want some berries. Some blackberries, some raspberries, some strawberries. I
You
don't want
might.
nothing but a little drizzle of honey on them. I just want them berries.
You want them fresh, or you want?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you better hurry up before they be gone.
I know. You're gonna be out of season.
Okay, because I just saw our first batch of pomegranates, and it's only September. I said,
Oh
damn,
God.
pomegranate again already? Shit.
Not pomegranates.
Okay. But every like for the past couple of years, I ain't been able to get one. I keep eating them. They bring a bunch home and then eat them.
Every damn pomegranate.
Like, what the fuck? I ain't get one. Damn.
So Janae gave me a good idea for a cake, and I'm gonna make it for Manny and see if he liked that one. She gave me an idea for a lemon blueberry cake with pistachios on top.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm gonna make that. I named it the what did I name it? It's in my phone. It's J something. Oh, the Jaybird cake.
I would have called it Smurf that.
No.
Off the top of my head, that's what I would have called it. Probably wouldn't have been accurate, but hey.
Yeah, I called it Jaybird. I don't know why I put the bird on the end. Oh, because it reminded me of these blue and yellow flowers I saw. I was like, I'm gonna name that cake Jaybird. I ain't told you that yet. When I make it, I'm gonna take a picture of it. She'll be mad as hell because she she can't eat it. Rob, put your mask on, please. You snoring. Oh, you get attitude because I tell you put your mask on, but I don't want to listen to you snore. I can stop watching this now. Okay, great. Ohio State got to play tomorrow. Who we playing? We gonna lose again.
You better not.
Oh wait. Ow.
Have what they say.
I remember in high school, our sophomore year, it was like every homeroom got to pick a college to represent, and they got to come up with a chant. Our home, we all the other ones had their little, everybody was doing CSU, LSU, South Carolina, FAMU. We was like, damn, all the good ones is taken. We like, what's left? They was like Ohio. I said Ohio.
Fuck y'all.
I said, what the hell the hell? I was like, what kind of chant we looking? We took a week trying to figure out what this chant was.
Y'all are trash.
And we said
Everybody.
OHIO. And that was it.
I hate you all. I hate you all.
Everybody was looking at the auditorium. It was like, that's it. That's all. Y'all ain't getting no full out play from us. Get the fuck on. That's it. That's the chant. OHIO.
Y'all some dirtbags.
Get the fuck on.
What is how much are turkey wings at the store?
Turkey wings. What you making?
I want to make some smothered turkey wings. I keep seeing it all the time. I ain't never ate that before. I was like, who is out here smothering turkey wings? I ain't never heard of that.
Motherfuckers smother anything these days. They
At this
smother
point,
babies if they could.
well, it's got to be cheaper than fucking wings. Wings cost like $19 for two. Shit.
What?
You're
Oh yeah, because it's
ganking
a wing.
niggas.
Because it's still a chicken shortage.
Y'all better clone these motherfucking chickens like y'all been doing
That
before.
shit is still funny to me talking about it's a chicken shortage.
It's a chicken shortage.
Why is it a chicken shortage?
I don't know.
Jesus. That shit is hilarious to me.
I was like, what are y'all doing? Hoovering them bitches? What is happening?
Chicken
Go to
shortage.
the store, they won't like if you go to Restaurant Depot to get a case of wings, that's $159.
Jesus Christ. They told us at Sam's Club, it says 2 packs of chicken per customer.
You can't get no more than that.
I don't know. Like, I don't know who the fuck you feeding, but you only getting 2 out this bitch.
Right. Smothered turkey wings is pretty popular where I'm from. I keep seeing it all online, like especially like soul food stuff. I keep seeing it, and I'm like, I ain't never seen smothered turkey wings before. That's not something that we eat up here regularly.
I ain't seen it either. That sounds something new to me.
And I was like, I ain't never heard of that before. But at this point, I'll try shit. There ain't no more. They don't want you to eat no damn chicken.
Fuck. That shit hurt.
It can't be no turkey shortage. Y'all motherfuckers don't breed turkeys enough. So shit.
I remember last year in my extern shot, I had saw like a couple turkeys. I was like, what the hell? Who the fuck didn't start with these turkeys? Because ain't no way in hell turkeys over here down there on the south side of Georgia.
I don't know, honey. But I was like, we gonna have to try some alternative meats or something because this shit right here is ridiculous.
Oh, I gotta ask Mama, did she get that deer meat?
Something about smothered pork chops. I can't bring myself to eat them. Oh, if you make
What?
them right, a good smothered pork chop is tender and it's just good. It's just full of gravy. You eat it over some rice or
Okay.
some mashed potatoes. Oh my god.
Or some roasted potatoes.
Yes, but the gravy got to be right for the
Yeah.
pork chop to be right. If you cook that pork chop, just you gotta cook it just right, right before it start to get real firm and tight and dry out. And you put it inside that gravy, it'll finish cooking, but it won't get it'll get tender in the gravy and it'll be like falling
Mm-hmm.
apart. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
it's so good. It
So like right
sounds good,
around
but
when
when I
it's
look at it,
um
I can't eat it and I don't want to eat it. Child.
you missing out, girl. Get the
Usually,
flavor right.
if you can eat smothered chicken, which sometimes people overcook smothered chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I, I find that when you frying something that you're gonna smother, you really need to be just cooking the outside. You cook it good enough so that the inside is just cooked because you're gonna put it in that gravy and it's gonna finish cooking in the gravy. People overcook it and it be like, especially breast, and it be tight and dry. And I don't like that. That's nasty.
You gotta get it
Nobody want no dry ass chicken breast.
like white when it's bright white, but it's still kind of meaty or
Mm-hmm.
not really. Like when it's still like undone, when it's still kind of pink.
Mm-hmm.
Then you throw that
Mm-hmm.
gravy on there real quick and stick it in there for about 15, 20 more minutes.
It just falls apart. It's
Man,
so good. And during the fall and winter, it's some of the best comfort food you can ever have. It's so good.
depending on how you make your gravy, it might be good.
If you can't make gravy, I highly recommend you buy fucking gravy packets. Because
Okay.
see, people on TikTok trying to clown you, like that's not how you make gravy. You literally just burn flour. I was like, bitch, just because you
What?
don't know how to cook don't mean I don't know how to cook. You
Not
brown
necessarily.
flour when you get ready to make gravy from scratch. Just that simple. Like
And
that's
depending
because
on
your
how you
mama
like
makes
your gravy,
it.
you can do white gravy.
Yeah, if you want to
And
do
then,
a gravy like a chicken fried steak gravy, or you want to do base like for the sausage gravy, that's fine. But I like a brown gravy when it comes to smothering stuff.
hmm
Cause I feel like if it ain't for chicken fried steak or a biscuit, it just look like white snot on the plate, and that's not appetizing.
yeah.
I don't like that, so I don't do that.
What I do, depending on what I fried my chicken in before I put it in the oven, I would use the grease from that and put it in my
Yeah,
I put it in the heavy cream,
you
flour it
can
up,
do that
season
too.
it.
My dad does that. Them crumbs that be in the bottom of the fryer when you get done, that crumb that sit in the bottom of the pan, I still put flour in there and brown it because I like my gravy to be thick. I don't want no watery ass gravy.
Okay, thin ass.
And season your gravy. Like I seen a lady on TikTok making gravy talking about you only need salt and pepper. I was like, no, bitch, you do not. Like you out here killing people.
But then
You
what is salt and pepper?
wrong with you? Like
Where's your paprika?
I ain't
Your
putting nothing
salt
in
and
here.
pepper.
No onions, no
No
garlic
pepper.
powder, no nothing.
Child. Pathetic.
I can't help it. I should be asleep right now. Jared gonna be mad as hell when I wake up. He probably gonna leave. Cause we need to clean this room up. And then we gotta switch everything around because it's not efficient in here. It's just a mess. And I need it to be cleaned up. And I got to get this stuff situated.
Oh, I gotta go to fuck. What time I go to work tomorrow is the question.
You probably gotta go to bed too. I gotta
Mm,
do some more
yeah.
recipes so I could do those college recipes again. Cause some people was asking me to do some more of those on Instagram since Instagram don't want to let me be great. They done banned me from going live again, y'all.
What's the issue?
Somebody reported my videos and saying that I'm bullying, and if they report it enough, Instagram will take the post down.
Mm.
So there was a little boy on here I think it was a month or two ago, named Julius, the one that was on live telling everybody Charlotte had neo-Nazi like connections because she calls her move the natural selection, and she's blind and blue eyed, and I was like,
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was like that's a stretch, but okay.
I'm like, you cannot say stuff like, I know what I'm talking about. I studied it. I'm like, just because you went to high school and they taught you about neo-Nazism don't mean you studied it.
You
And he was
studied
like,
it.
I wrote a paper on it. I know what I'm talking about. I'm like, that is a conspiracy theory. It's a bad one at that. And it's just simply not true. She's not racist. I'm like, don't say that because you'll start something that don't need to be started and that has career ruining potential. I'm like, you should not say stuff like that. Okay, I won't do it no more. Then they come over here and said that NXT, it was before they had got to NXT 2.0. Came over here and was like, do you think NXT is boring or on its way to being boring? And I was like, no. I was like, no, I don't think that. Well, I feel like it is because they not, making new stars. And I'm like, okay, new people are champions. Karrion Kross is a new star. Raquel is a new star. I mean, at that point, they had minimal new stars, but it was just, I was like, they're on their way to revamping NXT, so you have to give it time. Well, I think it's going to be trash. Like, it's just not, there's nothing fun about NXT. It's boring. And I was just like, you're wrong.
I bet he ain't saying that now.
No, he went and sent this long ass message from this, from a burner account he created and decided to tell me that I was not respected in the internet wrestling community. I was incompetent, which is why I don't allow people to speak their opinions. And I needed to get a better microphone. And then he ended it like, honey, get a better microphone. And I was like, child,
Hmm.
I'm like, let me unpack this. I'm like, let me look at this message again. You don't let people have their own opinion. And then he mentioned something. And I was like, okay, Julius, I know who you are. So I was like, first of all, you should be very careful about how you speak because the way you speak is what told me who you were. For me to be so incompetent, I figured out who you were very quickly. I was like, number two, I never stifled your opinion. I let you say what you had to say. I disagreed. If someone disagrees with you, that doesn't mean they're stifling your opinion. They're just simply disagreeing with you. He was like, you arguing with me. I'm 15, you 30 something years old. I'm like, I don't need you to clock my age. I know how old I am.
Nobody was arguing with you.
So I'm like, you came to me, sir. I didn't go on your page and start asking you questions about wrestling. You came to me. So obviously somebody respect me. I was like, if you mad, that's fine. He was like, I'm gonna block you after this. I'm like, okay. Then he sent another message. And I'm like, I thought I was blocked. I'm like, it's okay. Because you too incompetent to figure out how to block. So I'm gonna do it for you.
Hmm. Don't worry about it. I got it.
I went ahead and blocked him. I ain't heard from him since. But I know he created burner accounts and was posting underneath my page, and I had him restricted so he can't post underneath my page or anything. So every time he posts something, the comment don't go nowhere. I'm the only one who can see it. So I
Mm.
just delete it. And then he haven't said anything or sent anything since then. But all of a sudden, one of my posts got deleted. It was earlier this week, actually, Tuesday. They said one of my posts was removed for bullying and harassment. and that is my second violation, and my page is in danger of being deleted. And they said that I was blocked from going live. I had been banned from going live. And I was like, I looked at one of my posts, and like all of my most recent posts are still up. So I didn't know which post they had removed. And they never tell you. They don't tell you which post they removed. And they don't tell
Me.
you how long you banned. They just say you banned. So I was like, okay, I won't post no more lives over here because every time I go live, you somehow get kicked out. Nicole gets kicked out.
Mm-hmm.
Tears gets kicked out. They kicked out Alexis once. Um, but everybody else, nobody else gets kicked out, which tells me either somebody's reporting y'all or you have been flagged once before. So now every time you come in the live, the bots they are locked on to whatever you say or whatever you do. So y'all,
Yeah.
if I go live on Instagram, it could be anything. If you say we're a bitch, shit,
Mm-hmm.
host, anything like that, automatic kick. They kick you right out.
I'd be
They
like,
won't even let you type the word.
I'm like, she a silly ass bitch. And I'm like, are you sure you want to say that? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure. Share anyways. All right.
And then
Block.
boom, banned
You've
from
been
going.
banned from this live. You
Yes.
want to say bitch. I'm like, damn.
You
Now we gotta
can't
take
say
this back to
nothing.
the old days where I gotta cover up my words.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta talk in code.
Yeah, Instagram done got smart to figure out the code and shit. I was like, I'm gonna start putting X's and shit in the middle of my words.
Okay. Like we fucking 13.
Yep. Because they won't let us be great. I'm like, everybody real sensitive. I can't.
You know what I never got? I never got cyberbullying.
I understand it. I mean, you
I
go
understand
online
I understand it completely, but I'm just like, why you just turn your computer off?
because it don't ever stop at your computer. I mean, if you got it is simple. You do turn it off. I would just stop going online, to be
Right,
honest with you.
just cut it off.
But
They
it's like
keep
it's
doing it. They
more than
keep
that.
doing it
Like
on
if
purpose.
somebody posting pictures of you and talking about you, like if you going to school, that's why I was glad that I went to
Yeah,
school
right.
before the age of social media.
Mm-hmm.
Because when shit happens, it go on the internet before it go anywhere else. And it's just like you can't escape it. It don't even matter if you do close your phone and close up the computer. Like they're gonna be talking about you, and you'll be walking around the school halls, and that's the first thing you think of. They talking about me. They talking about me. It's an anxiety thing.
Oh, I had that anyway. Uh, it was terrible. I had bad social anxiety. I would walk into a room and think people was looking at me.
Yep.
Like, oh, they're looking at me. I'm like, why ain't nobody looking at you? Nobody worried about your dumb ass.
You stupid.
Somebody like, hey, how you doing? I start sweating and shit. I'm like, oh my god, you talking to me? Don't talk to me. Please don't talk to me. Don't say nothing to me.
Not sweating.
Child, I be sweating bullets. Ooh, Jesus, I had bad social anxiety. I just did not talk to people. I couldn't see.
Yeah. It was it's pretty bad.
Hello.
Hey, we got a couple more minutes out here and then I'll be out. I finally get to sleep in this week and I'm like, I'm taking full fucking advantage of that.
I sleep in Monday, Tuesday. I hope you looked at my off day sheets.
So
I
they
text
better
me, are
not
you
call
okay?
me.
I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Can I help you? Why you didn't come on to work? Because I told you I was taking those 2 days off. Have a good one. I'll see you Wednesday. Don't call my motherfucking phone no more. You ain't got no grandma. Child. Ooh, I'm about to go out there. Oh, I hope it ain't too cold now. I hadn't waited an hour. Is my headset? Should be good. I need another headset. That funky ass headset from Walmart.
Well, I came to check up on y'all right quick before I go to sleep. So have a good night. Bye.
Good night. I need to put that on. I need to put that in my list. That's a good song. Why upstairs whistling? What the fuck is going on? I'll tell them to go to bed because I ain't got time. See, that's what that kid's melatonin is for. Unlike Kenny. Kenny be giving it to the kid sneezes the wrong way. She be like, melatonin. Mm-mm. I give him time.
That's a mess. They got virtual fashion now. What the fuck?
What is virtual fashion? Oh, that's the fashion shows that be doing
No, they got like
doing.
mocap stuff for you to try on, and you can virtually try on an outfit before you buy it. It's crazy.
It's a new day and age. Wait, girl, what you mean you be whistling when you yawn? What sound like a whistle? You be screaming?
Not a whistle.
Cause I'm not understanding. I don't get it. I don't understand. I can't help you out.
I'm gonna go to sleep. And
Okay.
y'all tripping. All I see is a bunch of people who drunk sleep. That's all I'm seeing.
I'm about to smell. I thought I was gonna watch Anchorman, but I can't. I would probably do that Sunday.
Hell no.
Oh wait, no. Extreme Rules is on Sunday. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, it is Sunday, but I don't think it's gonna be that good unless some shit go down.
Let's hope some shit go down.
I mean, the only match on Extreme Rules card that's got Extreme Rules is Roman's match.
That's usually how it is. I don't know.
And I'm like, just call it Judgment Day or something, or pick a new name. Like,
Extreme Rules is not that extreme number. I mean, last
right? Like,
year
don't even
was
do
pretty
it.
good.
Like, just cut it out. Don't even do it. Call it something else. I don't know. What the
Judgment
fuck
Day
can we call
was
it?
good. Armageddon was good.
Armageddon would be a good one. They haven't brought that one back. They already gave Vengeance to
NXT.
NXT, so Armageddon would be a good one.
They already gave
Uh,
Havoc to NXT.
I don't know. Call it Chaos something.
Okay, Extreme Rules ain't good like it used to be.
You can call it a pay per view Carnage. That'd be a
Okay.
cool pay per view.
Yeah.
Be like Carnage. It's
They
this
could bring
Sunday.
back fucking Roadblock, but Roadblocks is like the end of the.
I
End
like Roadblock End of the Line. I thought that was a good name for a pay
Roadblock
per
was
view.
good. I'm still waiting to put it the fuck up.
You know they ain't gonna put that shit up there.
Why not? What's the hold up? That was one of the
Because
best pay-per-views
it's
of
fucking
2016.
Peacock.
Who
I
was
want
somebody
them to.
voting it?
I think it was a good idea to take the heat off of um WWE, but I still want them to bring back the network and just have a private company run it because
It's too fucking much.
it's too much with Peacock.
The WWE was literally easier to navigate. It was so much easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So much fucking work. No timestamps.
And it was simple. Like everything was up there usually. You didn't have to fight too much with it.
Just a lot. I'll be getting headaches. I'm like, what the fuck? Why I gotta go through all these seasons of pay-per-views?
Nope, I'll be taking in air and I'll move my tongue and it'll sound like a human whistling. Hell no. Remember they had the Great Balls of Fire pay per view? I actually like that pay per view too. I didn't
The,
have a problem with Great Balls of Fire.
the issue that I have with it, the fucking Brock ass took it out there. He came back and won the match. I said, what kind of shit is this? God damn, that was a good move though. It's gonna be weird seeing him as a face now, wherever he go. You think they might draft Roman to Raw?
Child, I would fucking cry if they did that shit.
Not you would cry.
I would cry.
Roman to Raw, then Big E back to SmackDown.
Fox was shit bricks. Like, what are you gonna have to replace him?
You got Big E.
Big E haven't gotten there yet. He's a big draw. I'm not taking nothing from Big E. Big E
He
is
ain't
great,
on Roman's side and shit.
but he ain't got there yet. He haven't had a chance to build on his championship yet.
That is true.
So you gotta give Big E a chance. But goddamn, like I would cry. Be like, what are y'all doing? Yep, the logo was a little on the nose. Tiff, did you watch Dark Side of the Ring? I did watch Dark Side of the Ring, and I talked about it earlier before you got here, Brandy. It was a little late. I did talk about it. It was sad. I feel bad for Chris Canyon, but I don't like that. A lot of people always find some kind of way to attack people, and I'm like, attack them for the truth. Don't attack them because you want to be a mob and go after people. Like, if you're gonna attack a man, let it be because it's something to attack him for, and no shade. But, and I hate to say this because I really don't like Ric Flair right now. He didn't say anything egregious to Chris either. Now, if it was the interview was beyond that and he talked about his sexuality, then he was dead ass wrong. I'd be right there on his gangly teeth looking ass like the rest of y'all. But from what I heard on Dark Side of the Ring, he simply told him, yes, I like you. I think you're great, but you're wrong going after WWE because they did not know you were gay. Which in hindsight, he did not go to them and tell them that he was gay. So they did not fire him because he was gay. That wasn't the reason. And if they did, they knew they would have a lawsuit on their hands. So, right. So it's wrong. It's always everybody want to grab their torch and pitchforks and start a riot for shit they don't need to start a riot for. But Ric Flair clearly is in the wrong with what he did to that lady Heidi. And all I heard was a bunch of wrestlers coming to Tommy Dreamer's defense because Tommy Dreamer was defending him. But y'all want me to sit up here and be like, okay, I love him and I want everybody to be happy. Oh, no, fuck that. Like, I'm not doing that. It's the truth. I'll tell you the truth. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think John Cena said anything wrong, and I don't think that Ric Flair said anything wrong. They are wrong in their assessment of Canyon because he was a great wrestler. He was a better wrestler than John Cena was, and that's facts. That's not even trying to be funny. And I love John Cena, but he's not the greatest wrestler in the world. He's mid at best.
Damn.
That's not a lie. That's the truth. I mean, can he wrestle? Is he capable? Sure. Yeah. But he's not an amazing wrestler. That's not what got John over. John got over because of his character. And then he was the last of that breed from OVW that came in and was bred to start taking over the business. He was the last of that. So he came in just under the gun, if you really want to know the truth. Had he had come in a few years later, John Cena wouldn't be the household name that he is right now. And that's not even me trying to shit on him. I'm just telling you the truth.
If he was really black, it probably wouldn't happen.
They advertised the Rose having a reality show during Smackdown. It seemed interesting. I'm not watching it. I did say on the podcast, though, if they get past 2 seasons, I will eat crow and I will watch the whole 3rd season of their show. and I will binge watch the first two seasons so I could be caught up, and then I will watch that third season all the way through. But I don't think they will get there.
Oh,
'Cause Cody and Brady are boring. Nobody want to watch Homelander and Liberty on TV. Nobody want to see that.
Liberty is their daughter.
Shit. Nobody want to see that.
I don't know. I kind of want to see them fix racism. I'm really looking forward.
I'm not watching it.
I'm looking forward to them fixing
What in
racism.
the world was that?
Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, that's mine.
Shut up!
No, my eyes was closed. I didn't know you was on here.
I hate you so much.
My eyes been closed the whole time.
You ass.
Ooh, you scared the shit out of me.
What the hell is that?
Ooh, Jesus, you scared me.
I fucking hate him so much.
I ain't know you was on here. Whew.
Child, they trying to be like Miz and Missy. Let me tell you something about Miz and Missy.
They can
That's
try.
a funny ass show.
They will not succeed.
That is a good show. Maurice is amazing on there. Her mother is hilarious. Her and the Miz be doing the craziest shit, but it works for them. It's so funny.
Really,
I'm like, they are such a cool couple.
that shit is hilarious.
I love that show. Homelander as a character freaks me out. I can't watch The Boys. It's too weird. I like The Boys because it's not like traditional comics where the hero is the obvious hero. Homelander is a psychopath with a personality complex, and he's a racist, a narcissist, and he very much has to be revered and loved. And if he isn't, it literally destroys him from the inside out. He damn near killed his own son. He has no concept of human life beyond making himself be praised and loved by it. If you don't love him, he will kill you. And Liberty was just the girl Liberty that they talking about, because it's funny because Cody do look like Homelander. he keeps playing it up, and I don't think he realizes if he does, he can't be that ignorant to embody somebody like fucking Homelander. Okay? He cannot be that ignorant. But he does it, and I'm like, yo, I know he knows better than this. But I kid you not, the last time Cody was on TV and he had that robe on, that shit looked like Homelander's gear. It looked exactly like Homelander's superhero costume. And I was just like, this cannot be a fucking coincidence. It just can't.
Who's that man that be talking about women?
Who?
The black man. He like
Matt?
he like you want your dream man, but you don't. You stay in a 1-bedroom apartment. You talking about you want him to have a house, and you ain't got a house.
Oh.
What's that man name? I know somebody know that man name. I can't remember his name. But he be telling bitches to be realistic. Oh my god. I can't remember his name. It'll come to me.
I remember Liz turned the sprinkles on Maurice while she was doing a photo shoot. The funniest thing I seen from Liz and Maurice was when Maurice went in the exercise room and Liz was trying to exercise and work out, and she got on the treadmill and she ain't had no clothes on.
Child, USA
took that heifer dress right off.
USA loves that fucking episode because they play that shit back. I'm like, damn, this episode again. How many times they gonna play it?
Yeah, they play it all the time.
Shit. It is just that episode. It be
She's standing there, butt ass naked, and run right out the room, and he's just like, this is the best episode ever. Brandy and Cody TV show will never be as good as the Miz and Maurice. Miz and Maurice. You spelled it like Maurice. They show his entertaining. Cody and Brandy is not. I don't think it's that. I think as a couple, they're very mundane, and I think it'll be more focused on their home life and what they do backstage with AEW, which is fine. But to me, that's not interesting enough for me to watch. Like, I don't really care.
It'd be like Cody.
I just don't care enough to watch it. And I don't find Cody and Brandy that interesting to watch them. And what like what's sealed is they named their daughter Liberty, and Liberty on the boys TV show is a racist. Like a super psychopathic racist, and she was fucking Homelander. It just it's so it's so bizarre. But and I'm like, they probably don't know. And then I was like, oh God, please don't know. If you know and you did it, it's even worse. It's even worse. It's so bad. That's why Alexis and Nicole say she gonna cure racism because of that. And I'm just like, she's a baby. I don't blame her. I blame her parents because they should have known better.
We're sitting here waiting.
Everybody was watching AEW and they had that match with Miz and Daniel Bryan. Well, it was Daniel Bryan, sorry, and fucking Kenny Omega. They had a match.
Oh, okay.
And everybody was real happy and they thought it was an amazing match. And it ended in a draw.
Hmm. Interesting. Hopefully Daniel's the one to beat this motherfucker up.
Well, Daniel got beat up by Adam Cole after the match.
Oh.
So more than likely it's gonna be a match at Full Gear with Daniel Bryan and Adam Cole, which I would pay to see that because I like the way they wrestle each other.
True.
But I'm not gonna pay $50 for a whole pay-per-view and only watch one match. Not gonna do that.
Okay.
No, love.
All this money TK dropping, he ain't got no money for no app developers.
Oh.
Get your shit
He
together.
had Lil Uzi Vert on there Wednesday.
Oh. The baby daddy.
They had JP's baby daddy on there. I was like, this audience don't know nothing about no Uzi Vert.
Okay, they probably, who the fuck is this Negro?
I'm like, why y'all didn't get nobody like G-Eazy or Jack Harlow or something like that? That might work
They
a
probably
little
don't
bit
know Jack
better.
Harlow either.
I mean, or MGK would have worked. You know, they running in circles. You know, maybe
Not Lil Uzi Vert.
because Lil Uzi Vert that ain't them style. You know,
He
they
might be
listen to
weird, but
positive,
he's still a nigga.
right?
He looking
They don't
like,
listen to that. They listen, you know, they listen to Jericho. You know, that's why they all be singing his intro and stuff.
trash.
Y'all should have just got Jericho and them to come out there.
But the Foo Fighters just did their shit at MTV. Why y'all ain't get them?
Because the Foo Fighters got fucking sense. I don't mean it like that, but the Foo Fighters ain't about that bullshit. Like, they gonna play that shit and they go home. Okay? They like, fuck this.
We
You
too old
know?
for this bullshit.
But it was both supposed to be for Max Caster because Max Caster think he a rapper now. So Lil Uzi Vert came on the show because
Oh,
of
he still got
him.
a job?
Apparently, he ain't got fired. He let him come back. And they start doing a gimmick about how he had to clean up his rap. And I'm just like, nigga, you just can't
Not they
rap.
made it to a gimmick.
You're not a rapper. You're not a rapper. Like you're not even close to a thug. Like you're not. I'm like, just because you wear headphones and not plugged into nothing don't mean you can rap, sir. Like that's not. I was
Let me
like,
get
go
that
somewhere.
AEW. I'm gonna twist up the Bone Thugs and Harmony song. It's not that I'm against rap. I'm not against
I'm not
rappers,
against rappers.
but I am against
I'm always
trash.
against those thugs. If the thugs raised
The
that song
thuggish
just says
rugged
don't you.
bone. It's the thuggish rugged bone.
Oh, they like gods here in Cleveland. That song bump every summer.
I love
Every
that song.
summer on St. Clair, that's all you hear is Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Period. As it should.
They live and die by it, honey.
I had saw what
Them,
Kenny had
Ray
said that
Cash.
shit about the Fugees going back on tour for the
Yes,
first
they
time in
are going back on
25
tour,
years.
but they starting in New York City and got some type of exclusive concert that you gotta know somebody to know somebody that know somebody to get into.
Oh, get the
I'm
fuck out.
like, you know what? I ain't even mad because Lauren Hill ain't gonna be on time no way.
Okay, you gonna be sitting there waiting for an hour and a half anyway.
If she show up.
She probably fucking forgot about it. Oh, she was like, oh shit, we did have that. Oh, I'm on my way.
She forgot.
Where you at? I'm an hour and a half away, but I'll be there.
I have to be creative. My spiritual process. I'm like, girl, well, you need to start your spiritual process about 2 hours ahead. So you on time.
Spiritual progress,
Okay?
girl. You made this shit 2 decades ago. Get your ass on
Okay.
stage and sing the song.
Just sing strumming my fingers. Go out there. Just start it. All you gotta do is start it. And then that prize and them come in and do their parts. And all you gotta do is la la la. That's all you gotta do.
Okay, see
Song
my
over.
spiritual gatherings, girl. Want me to shoot you?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll get you together real quick. Got a bullet in your ass.
oh, girl, you be tripping.
So, girl, if you want to sit here and smoke weed, just say that.
But Big E's gear with
What?
the New Day on there with the Fugees.
Oh yeah, I love that concept. I hope he
I
stays.
said, Big E, you ain't shit. But I love you for it.
He
'Cause-
hadn't done it yet.
And I was like, this gear is fucking dope. I could not.
That was something somebody had drafted up. I'm like, I hope he does that soon.
He did it, and I was just like,
Oh, he did
oh,
it already?
what? His Fuji gear?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know. I don't
he
realize.
wore it Monday.
Oh yeah, I ain't watching. That's why I ain't see.
Yeah, he wore it. He wore it Monday, and he wore it Friday. Last Friday, he wore it. That was the first time I saw him wear it. I'm like, what is that? And he turned around, and on the jacket, it's got him, Kofi, and Xavier as the Fugees, and then it's got their album music. All of the song names to their album is all over the jacket, and it's all over his gear,
Mm.
and it says the score everywhere. And I'm just like, that is fucking dope, and just unapologetically black, and I'm here for it.
Wait till I get. It's gonna be dope.
I just loved it. I was like, I cannot believe your ass was you was just out. You was like, you know what? I'm finna tear all you hoes up.
Okay, I love it.
And I saw somebody sharing a mock-up of the gear, and I was like, who made this?
I don't know who made it. Facebook.
But it was
He
dope.
said he only go to one person that designed his stuff, so I don't know. Maybe
Oh, he
it's
only
him.
have one designer, so somebody might have made the mock-up and they just printed out the design on that fabric printer.
Not
Okay.
Garo.
That's what I call him. I'm trying to find a graphic designer to make me a Lego Goro character so I can sell t-shirts. I'm gonna
Girl.
make this back.
Nah.
Tiff, you think I'm serious? Tiff, you think Goro gonna pop up at Extreme Rules? Highly likely.
Most
Um,
likely, he probably gonna do shit for real, like he did
yeah,
in
but see,
SummerSlam.
the thing with that is because it's an Extreme Rules match, it's not gonna mean anything. All it'll mean is that he cost Finn Balor. He's gonna cost Finn Balor the opportunity at that title because he wants it for himself, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I kind of wish Finn wouldn't have pulled out the demon like that
Mm-hmm.
because I like the demon character, and out of all of the characters outside of Bray Wyatt, like the demon only come out when necessary, and when a demon comes out, it's a full on fight. It's hard style all the way through. And I'm like, ooh, like that's when you bring him out when you know he's gonna win. I don't like bringing out a character and then he doesn't push through with that character. Like this is like the last ditch effort, and usually the demon king is the last ditch effort for Finn. But Finn's living his best life. He don't give a shit. He like they got to pay me, boy. And he happy. He don't give a
He
fuck.
been waiting to pull out the demon.
Right. I always liked it because of the way he paints it. And I'm just like, who does this for you? Because on the back, it be so intricate on the back. And I'm just like, there's no fucking way you can paint that yourself. There's no way. So I would imagine he would. They say this how Roman's match is the only match with the extreme rules stipulation. Like there ain't no telling. And if I was Dawkins and Montez, even if I lost the tag team titles match to the Usos, I murked their ass before so they can't come out there and help Roman. I would lay their asses out. And if I was the New Day, because I don't think New Day is gonna leave Raw. I think they're gonna stay on Raw, and I think Big E's gonna stay on Raw. But if they switch them over to SmackDown and move Roman over to Raw, I'll be fucking shocked. I will cry. I'm serious. I would cry because I'm like, no, 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 no. Don't do that. So if I were WWE, the way I would do it, I would leave Big E and New Day on Raw. I would have New Day get those titles back, and I would have them do it before they got ready to start Survivor Series, and they would invade Raw Monday Night Raw, or rather SmackDown. They would invade SmackDown and just lay waste to everybody because it's always SmackDown invading Raw, right? For the last couple of years, it was SmackDown and it was NXT invading SmackDown, and Raw and SmackDown always invaded Raw first. Whether it was Becky or somebody else leading the charge, they always invaded Raw first, and it was always like Raw got the short end of the stick on that part, but they would always end up winning in the end when it came to Survivor Series. I
I
was
need
flipping.
SmackDown to win this year.
I need SmackDown to win, but Big E deserves some comeuppance. Ever since he been champion, I ain't seen nothing but Big E laying on his back.
Okay.
I don't like that. I'm not happy about that because there was a rarity that Bobby Lashley got beat. Okay? Roman ain't been beat yet.
Yeah.
But you keep letting Big E get laid out, beat down, or he gets beat in his matches. I don't like that. Nope, fix that shit. He said I did the whistle thing unintentionally. Aaliyah,
You still talking about this whistling?
you be tripping. Girl, you tripping.
Hey, girl.
It's all right if you whistle, girl. Sometimes it come out your mouth and sometimes it come out your ass. Okay, it just depends. It's all right if you whistle. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Sometimes it come out the front end. So I've heard.
Yeah, girls can queef too. These hoes on TikTok. There's a whole section of TikTok where these white girls just be queefing.
What the fuck?
Darn, I'm telling you, them hoes be farting through their coochie like they blowing something out their ass, and it be loud and nasty. And I'm like, bitch, you got an infection. You need to go to the doctor. Okay.
Nigga, wait, but I can make the pussy smoke.
Coochie lips just flapping in the wind. Like, bitch, what are you doing? It's nasty.
Who made a song
And
about camel toe?
I don't know.
What's that fucking man name? Oh, Ricky Smiley. That's who it was.
Oh shit! I wanted to
Camel
stand up.
toe. Yes.
Y'all ignorant.
I want to see your camel toe.
Die.
He had his two fingers.
Stop it.
I will show y'all. He was like this.
I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
I was hollering. Jesus.
I'm gonna post it in the group chat, Don, so you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
They say Kelly Price missing.
That girl ain't missing. She at home.
Don,
She is at home. They literally said one of her somebody. They said somebody said reported that she was safe at home. But
they
how
said Kelly Price's sister called into LA Reid Live and said they still haven't heard from or seen Kelly, and not to believe the attorney.
child, how the hell her big ass go missing?
She not Don.
She big and tall.
She went into the doctors for COVID, and when she came out, she was discharged, but ain't nobody seen her since. That was 2 months ago. That was the last time she posted on social media. She told everybody she had COVID. She went to the doctor, stayed in the hospital, but she was discharged after that. And they said she was not healthy enough to be discharged from the hospital, but she was discharged. They said the boyfriend is not letting nobody talk to her or see her. They don't know if she's at home. The police did a wellness check, but they have put her on the missing persons list. They got an investigation going.
What the hell? Now she didn't got kidnapped. What the?
Oh my God.
I'm just Kelly Price.
Shut up, dog.
I'm sorry.
Y'all gotta see this. I can't. I'm traumatized by what I'm seeing here. Look at this. Look at this.
What the? Ah!
What is
What
this?
is that? What it say?
It says we've been fucking for 3 months. Why you ain't never ate my pussy? Her pussy.
Go. Okay. Fucking turkey
That's
meat.
disgusting.
That's why you got that goddamn turkey meat.
It's her whole inside is just out.
Bitches ain't even got labia no more.
Oh my God.
La 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 labia.
Watch Marge say something stupid because he done seen it in the group chat. So he better say something ignorant. Aaliyah said, why must you blind me?
Girl.
You don't want it no way. You all right. Plus, all girls' coochies don't look like that. That come from getting railed too much. Got to stuff the carne asada back in the taco. Okay? I gotta figure out something I gotta cook for dinner. Fuck around and have some glorified hot dogs around here. All right. I'm finna call it. It's been on live 3 hours. I'm gonna go to bed. I probably will come on live tomorrow because I don't have nothing to do after I clean up my room. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.